You know, sometimes you have that feeling where it's like, oh man, I'm just excited. I'm excited to get back into it. Well, that is today. That is today. Welcome back, everyone. The thing right here says it's been 21 days since the last stream, which is almost like a month. Feels crazy. Feels absolutely crazy. Let me make sure I have the right tune for this. Is this the right tune? I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna run with it. Emil, what is up? How's it going? How are you doing? Oh my god. I've been so bad at Apex. I don't know why I had to think of that, but like seriously, like I've been away for a week. Last week I was away. It was absolutely lovely. We had like our own private house at a private pool, which is fantastic. Just been in the sun all the time. I don't know if you can see it because it's like, you know, it's the lighting here, but like seriously, it was the most relaxed week I've had in a long time. Didn't do shit. Absolutely didn't do shit. But it was a lot of fun. And then I come back and I'm like, I'm going back to my games and I'm like, wow, why is everything moving so fast? Why am I moving so slow? I don't know if you guys have that too, where you're like, if you've just been away and you haven't played a game in a while, you just like come back to, especially when it's like PvP, it's like, it's kind of fucked up. But I've been getting back into it. Maybe we'll do some Apex later, just stream, I don't know. But yeah, how are you doing? How have you been? How have you been these last few weeks, these last 21 whatever days I have been away? It's been such a long time. It's been such a really, really long time. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna take a while for everything to come out. It's gonna be this week somewhere, Wednesday or something, but I have a lot of really cool plans. If you look in the back right there, you can finally see that there's a whole lot of stuff that is built up in the corner. The PC is finally complete. I'm not gonna build it on stream. I'm gonna build in a video. I want to make like a video about making a PC. That's never been done before, I know. But the thing is, like, I kind of really, like, I kind of also want to cover some, like, technology stuff, and I kind of want to have, like, a baseline on my channel where it's like, hey, if I don't know anything about building a PC, where I was at some point, I was at a certain point where I just knew nothing about building a PC. I was playing Warframe at a certain point in time, and I came across someone in my squad, and they were like, yo, dude, I just built my PC, and I was like, you what? You fucking what? Because I thought that building a PC meant that they were literally like manufacturing every single part of it. But that didn't really mean that. So anyway, Emil says, been pretty okay. Lots of ups and downs, but getting through everything. I'm glad to hear that you're getting through everything. And hope there's more ups and downs. Good news though, passed all my courses. And then I start my new one next week. Hell yeah. That is really, really cool. University starts for me next week as well. I don't know if I should be excited about that. Yeah, at least we may be able to get into the school this time. Last year I was only there once. I was only once in the entire year I've been to the actual university. Like the rest I've only been here just studying in here, where it's like it kind of makes me wonder, like, do you even need the university anymore? I've just been sitting here like studying. I've not been to a single big lecture because like COVID and stuff. But yeah, it's this year is gonna be hopefully different. I have had my second vaccination shot, and like the world is weird now, where I'm kind of like, I am still in kind of this state where I'm like, I don't really trust public places, but at the same time I'm like, I'm fully vaccinated, so what are we waiting on? So it's really weird. It's really weird right now. This summer has been strange too. It's been a little bit different than last year. Last year it was very much like you can't go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere. It's so scary, everything. It's still kind of scary. A bunch of my friends that like went out. Some of them came back with a COVID. I'm like, But yeah, bro, I have barely been around my college for the past 2 years. I still only know the art corridors. I've only been once to my university. I don't know the place at all. Like, and it's like, it's super close by. Well, it's not super close by. It's somewhat close by. I've seen it before, but I've only been there once. It's like literally, I don't even know. I probably wouldn't know where to like park. I don't know the lecture rooms. I don't know anything. It's so strange, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, if I have a lecture, I can either go there and spend time going there, sit there, be there for the full 2 hours, go back, spend time going back, or I can wait until it's online and watch it at 2 times speed. What am I gonna do? I don't like there are so many benefits to things being online, but at the same time, it's also nice to see people again. Speaking of which, I cannot wait. I really hope that conventions are going to be a thing pretty soon. I think it's still going to take half a year at least before conventions will come back and at least like be something. But oh my god, I cannot wait. The last time I was at a convention was like 2018. I've really missed it. I've really fucking missed it. Because Just like the fun, just sheer funness of just like doing dumb stuff at conventions. Yeah, I'm really down for that. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, what has happened in the meantime? There's a lot of things that have been happening. I cannot speak. I completely forgot to speak. But yeah, I've hated doing stuff online, but now I'm really scared to physically go back. I know! So, I really don't know what the deal is now. Like, it's so weird, okay? While I was away on vacation, like, we were in places where there were, like, stores that were so signed up, like, everyone should wear a mask, and everyone should hold a card, and everyone should be, like, 10 meters apart from each other, and, like, yeah, you know, like all the restrictions. They were on the signs, they were everywhere, but no one did anything. Like, no one did anything about it. Everyone was chill. Everyone was fucking chill, because everyone's like, yeah, I'm vaccinated, I'm fine. And the stores were like, yeah, you're vaccinated, you're fine. And you go into another store, the store right next to it, and they're just like, oh, dude, watch the fuck out. And they're like in entire like hazmat suits with like, you know, the alcoholic sprays, like, and it's like, what is this world? Somewhere it's fine, somewhere it isn't fine. Where are we going to? It's really strange now, because up until now, like up until my vaccination, which I did go for because I really think it's a good idea. Like, I can understand that people may have like some worries where it's like, oh, I was very quickly developed compared to other things. However, I feel that the risks of like the vaccine are like way lower than the risks of like getting COVID. Like, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll take that. And I'm kind of like, yo, we were waiting on this. Now we're here. What do we do now? Because like we were kind of waiting until everyone got the vaccine. Now everyone kind of has the vaccine. So we're just going to open things up. And then when they say they're going to open things up, I'm always fucking worried. Like, I'm fucking worried. I'm like, oh man, do I want to go here? Does this feel right? So like I've actually gone into a couple of stores where it was okay to go in without a mask, and where it was okay to go in with multiple people. And it's feeling a little bit more normal. But it's weird. It's so fucking weird. So like, on the one hand, I really want to have a convention. I really want to have like this big thing where I go into the airplane and I like go somewhere, whether it may be EGX, whether it may be like Gamescom or whatever. I don't know. TwitchCon? I don't fucking... Dude, TwitchCon was supposed to be last year in Amsterdam. For fuck's sake. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad that it didn't go on. Oh man, that would have been so great. It was so close to like getting cancelled as well. And I had tickets, I was fully ready to go. But yeah. Villager, how's it going? Hello, how do you get Tactical Nuke in Apex Legends? The way you get Tactical Nuke in Apex Legends is by doing the famous 25 kills. And then you're gonna get a Tactical Nuke coming right in. First you gotta get 25 kills though. Have you gotten 25 kills? Have you? Have I? Don't ask me that question. Oh man, dude, what a world it would be. Speaking of what the fuck your world would be, you may actually be able to. Because a brand new game is out where Apex, please don't sue me. Please don't sue me, Apex. There's a brand new game out called R5 Reloaded or something, or Apex Reloaded. Basically, it is Apex Legends Season 3. But then you can play Team Deathmatch. You can play like solos, duos, trios. 32 versus 32. You can do like, it's basically a modded version of Apex, which isn't an actual, it isn't the current version of Apex. Basically, people, what they've done is up until Season 3, Apex the game would ship with the entire game, the entire server code, with like the game. So like you would download the game, you would download the game files, and you would download the server code so that you could, I think you could host it or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the entire deal is, but basically like what you have is because people save those files. Now they don't ship that anymore, but because they save those files, some people have gone around and like coded an entire game around it. Basically, you can download it. There's like some links on Reddit or in like Discord or somewhere. If you ask kindly, I may be able to get you an invite to the Discord. It's not like exclusive or something, but like there's probably like some invite I can find. But basically the thing is they've taken this thing, you can download it, and basically you can privately host Discord Apex Legends games. They're completely disconnected from the main game, and what it allows you to do is just like to roam around in like World's Edge, roam around in King's Canyon, do whatever insane things. Like, there are some pretty fucking cool things. Whereas Apex Legends free roam GTA style, well, this is as close as you're gonna get. This is as fucking close as you're gonna get. So let me see if I can like find an example, or actually, hold on. I want to try something new. I have not done this before, but like I just came up with this like just a second ago. But yeah, Villager, how have you been, man? I hope you've been Leo. Oh my god, holy hell, that hair! Like, let down your hair, Rapunzel. Leo, how is it going, man? Dude! Oh man! 19 fucking months, dude, that is insane. But yeah, the hair is quite a situation now. I'm wondering, should I get it cut? Should I take it off? What do you think? Because like my idea with this was that like I would basically like keep it growing until like COVID was over, because I did not want to go become a TikTok star. Do TikTok stars have long hair? I don't really get TikTok. Take it off. You're saying it's a wig? You're saying you've never heard of razors? Oh man, oh man, oh man. But let me see here. Because right now, I'm gonna try this thing where I'm just gonna use this computer to like browse, and we're just gonna use a game scene. Because normally I just use this computer, but then like last time with like the frame cast, I completely fucked up. I know I have the new computer, but I'm still using the old one. But yeah. But yeah, like I'm gonna try it, like boot this up and then have this here on this screen here, and then just, you know, run with that. So yeah, but yeah, how's it going, man? Honestly, like TikTok is something where I'm like, am I getting old? Are you guys into TikTok? You guys like TikTok? Because like to me, let me put it this way. If you like TikTok, you. No, more power to you. But like the thing for me, like TikTok, like it's pretty much like the successor to what is it, Musical.ly? Musical.ly was like the most weird fucking thing in the world. It was cringe-topia. I'm not, but it's clearly the next big thing. I wonder though, and let me say why I say I wonder. Because clearly, if you look at the views, dude, TikTok is fantastic. It is beating YouTube by so much. You can go on there, you can get 1 million views in your TikTok. But this is the thing. These TikTokers earning millions, like, I actually, like, I don't know how much, like, they're actually earning, because, like, I am really not invested into TikTok, but I have seen parts of the app. I don't know, like, what the earnings are. Most of the time, these earnings, which are, like, on the fucking, like, site, are, like, not really... People can't really guess people's earnings, but here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to TikTok, okay? I feel that TikTok has, like, an insane amount of, like, inflated views and, like, followers or subscribers or whatever you're gonna call it. Because, like, what you have is, if someone scrolls past it, like, the entire thing is formatted that you just, like, scroll past it. Basically, like, watching memes. But, like, you scroll past it, videos are, like, 5 to 10 seconds in length. And, like, you're just doing this. Which is, I get it. It's really enjoyable if you just want to, like, waste some time, which a lot of time was what people are doing on their phones. And they just want to be like, I got some time to kill. Let me go find something which, like, kind of in the region of what I like, and then let me just, like, go and scroll through and see if I can find something cool. Kind of what I do when I'm looking for memes. So what do you find? You have these 6 to 10 seconds videos, which are like, you just go past. However, the problem is, as far as I think, or as far as I reckon, is that you may get 10,000 views on your TikTok, but those are just, like, scroll views, and it's like, how many people are really gonna, like, stop at your TikTok, your video, and be like, yeah, I'll pledge, like, $5 to his Patreon. Oh yeah, I'll join that Discord. It's like, it's already hard enough for people to, like, read a description on YouTube and then be like, oh, I'm gonna join the Discord. On Twitch, it's a little bit easier. Like, I feel that with Twitch is, like, the complete opposite of TikTok, where, like, with TikTok, you go through, like, hundreds of, like, creators every single time. Here, like, you kind of watch one person at a time, and what you have here is, like, you know, we talk to each other, we have a conversation, like, we engage with each other, like, and because of that, it's like, oh, hey, you want to, like, you join the Discord, and, like, you know, we play a game together or whatever, and because of that, like, you actually know, like, who the hell I am, or you know kind of, like, what my content is. You, like, there is a bit of a bit more of a connection, whereas, like, when it comes to TikTok, it's like, it feels like it's just scrolling past. So you may get 1 million views, but, like, what the fuck kind of money are you gonna get out of there? Because, like, I don't think there's gonna be, like, insane, like, long-running ads before that. So if you want to make money, either you're gonna have to be filled, like, millions of times for, like, whatever AdSense money that goes in there that, like, you get, or you're gonna have to, like, monetize, which, like, a lot of times, like, the monetization features are a little bit smarter, like, to go your own way by selling merch, by, like, doing product lines or, like, sponsorships or something. But I don't know, like, it's also something where, like, I don't really see, like, a lot of, like, creative ideas for it, where I'm like, oh, hell yeah, that seems cool to me. But yeah. Also the chat can guilty trip to donate. TikTok succeeded where Fine failed because the platform helped creators monetize it. Blaze, thanks so much for that host, man. I don't know how, but an article I read explained it really well. If you can link me to the article, I'd love to go for it, man. I would love to go for it. But yeah, Blaze, how's it going? Blaze Demon, how are you doing, man? It's so good to see everyone again. It's so good to see everyone. It's been, oh man, like, seriously, like, this is why I really enjoy streaming, because, like, man, it's like, it's life's empty without it. It's like, I really miss it. I really do miss it. But yeah, what did I want to say right here? We were talking about Epoch Solutions, and we were talking about, like, how cool this shit is. Where were you, sir? Explain yourself, young man. You want to know where I was, or you want to know where everyone else was? Let me see. I probably shouldn't have this thing on here, but I can switch over to... Wow, this has got so little views. Let me go switch over to here. Welcome, everybody, to the Streamo engagement. I don't fucking know, man. This is like the first time I'm using this. Let me see whether this works better. TikTok has Chinese... there's the Chinese backing them. I think it does track a lot of shit, which is like, I do worry about that. But this right here is Apex Legends, the new like R5 Reloaded. So this is like the custom Apex Legends thing, which is like pretty damn cool. So like what you see right here, this is like a private server. Like you can just download this, and like seriously, like this is solos right here. So honestly, like this shit is pretty damn cool. I haven't really played it all that much because when I installed it, I was like ready to go. I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm going on vacation. So I was away for a week and I couldn't play it, and now I kind of got to go back to visual Apex because I really am losing my touch. It is so weird. But yeah, as you can see right here, like solo on the map, it's completely empty, and you don't have a ring, so you can just like, well, you can install a ring if you want to, or you can just go around here. And as you can see in the top corner right up here, you can see that it's a team deathmatch mode. So you can play Team Deathmatch in Apex, and that's something which I've been begging for such a long time, because like that seems like the coolest fucking shit to me. Because I always loved Call of Duty Team Apex, Call of Duty Team Deathmatch, and I always I've really enjoyed Apex with the movement system and the gunplay. But battle royales are not necessarily something I'm the biggest fan of, simply because, you know, the thing is like it's a fun thing if you're playing it together with people. However, if you're kind of like me. And sometimes you play with people, but most of the time you're just doing a quick match by yourself, because like how many people are online at the same time, it's like, you guys get this shit. You guys get this shit where you're like, you know, you see people online but you don't want to bother them because like you're just like, fuck, man. They're probably busy. They're probably just doing their own thing. And like, a lot of times I just don't want to bother people. So like, you're just playing by yourself. And if you're playing pubbies by yourself, a lot of times like there's no communication. It kind of like people die quickly. It's not a lot of fun at that point in time. So every day. So like, what I have is that like, I'm kind of like, yo, if there's Team Deathmatch, the thing with Team Deathmatch is like, I don't have to like I can just play with a consistent lobby that just like consistently plays. Like the lobby stays the same. Maybe one or two people leave, but the lobby stays the same. And I can just like, you know, get a little bit used to the lobby and just like have fun with it, instead of like being like, go enter, two people die, it's over. Go enter, two people die, it's over. Go enter, die, it's over. Oh, maybe we just land and we win. Oh, that's so cool. But then we go and hug drop into the fucking city again, and people are just like, ooh, I'm gonna die. Ooh. You have so many fucking times that people are just like, wow, there is some fight. I have a P2020. I have no armor. I'm gonna go rush into it. I'm like, honestly, I get it. It could be fun, but I don't know you. Like, you're not like, yo, hey, let's have a gag. So like, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god. So yeah, I would love a Team Deathmatch mode. I haven't played on here yet, but it seems to be pretty good. And I would love to give it a shot, because those are the two things that like combine, and like it kind of, you know, makes the game a little bit more fun without me having to tackle my anxiety of being like in fight. This is the weirdest shit. Sometimes I just like accidentally open the thing. Do I want to say this? Do I want to fuck? Okay, nobody clip this. Actually, no. Okay, no. We're gonna do a game. Okay. It's called 2 Truths, 1 Lie. Okay? I'm gonna give 3 statements. There's 2 gonna be true, 1 is gonna be a lie, okay? Here we go. I have sometimes accidentally invited someone and then have had to turn off my PlayStation because I was scared that they would like, you know, like, be like, what the fuck? I have never invited someone and then turned off my PlayStation because I was scared of, you know, like, what the fuck. My name is Michel. You guys figure it out. I think it would be interesting. I'm interested in that, to try the Halloween event that's coming back. Is that the After Dark thing? Because I don't think I have, like, I haven't been around in Apex since, like, I've only been around for, like, a couple months. I haven't done the Halloween thing. Seems like it would be cool, because, like, they do have these dark maps, which, like, seem pretty damn lit. Blue Demon says TikTok has Chinese backing them. Isn't Apex just just Titanfall attrition with no bots or no big buds? Yes. Basically, it would be that. However, in this, what they've done with this, like, mod, is basically what they've done is they've, like, set up, like, a small corner of the map, and they have respawn points, and they've just literally made it inside the Apex engine, which technically is a Titanfall engine, but they're not using, like, Titanfall maps. I would love to see, like, them just port it over, sort of thing. Oh yeah, I've only played since March, so... Wait, you've only played since March? Hold on, I thought you were playing for a really long time before I... Because I started in, like, hold on, we can find this, we can find this! We're gonna... Oh, fuck, that's the wrong one. I'm so used to that being that button. Apex Team Deathmatch would be like Call of Duty Team Deathmatch, but with medium-sized maps. And, like a really cool, like, movement system. That's sad. Actually, like, I recently played, what is it? I recently played, Call of Duty. Black Ops 3, and I was playing it, I was like, that's kind of like the Apex movement system. I've always hated that. I've always hated this, like, jump and slide in, Call of Duty, because Call of Duty used to be Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 used to be just like Call of Duty gameplay. It didn't have double jumps, it didn't have slides, it didn't have, like, only if you were in a hack lobby you could jump really high. So I really hated that. But now I was like, fuck, man, this is like Apex, and I kind of enjoyed it. So yeah, well, I already have 828 hours Steam hours. Oh man, that is impressive, I guess. like I don't know what my hours are, but like 828 hours is actually like, let's go do the math. March, like, how many months would that be? 828 divided by, it's now almost September, so March, I should know this. March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 divided by 6. How many hours is that? A month? 138. All right, let's do 138 divided by, by the way, let me just make this bigger. Oh, fuck, no! Let me just make this bigger. 138 divided by, let's say, 30. 4 hours a day. I mean, hey, that's pretty cool. I'd be doing that too, actually. I'd be doing that too. My god. Like, I've really had to fucking force myself to, like, not be playing so much, because I do play a lot. Call of Duty improved the movement, but they shrunk the map, so it's awful to play because anyone can spawn kill in record time. Dude, have you ever played Call of Duty Mobile? Call of Duty Mobile is the fucking spawn rape game. It's literally spawn rape the game. So basically what they have this mode where like what you have is, like, it's called Frontline, I think. And basically you have set spawn points on each point of the map. The map is fucking tiny, it's like a square, because it's gotta be a mobile or something. And, like, you have, like, a spawn point per team. So what you just do, it's very fucking simple. You just go and sit, you just go and camp, right next to the enemy spawn point. They have, like, 5 seconds, like, spawn protection, but, like, that wanes up, so you can sit right at the point where they lose the spawn protection and just, like, you just gun them down. Sit there with Scavenger and you just, like, rake up all the kills in the game. It is so fucking cheesy, but, like, at the same time, I mean, it's a mobile game, so who the fuck cares? I think everyone on there are children, by the way, because, like, no one is really fucking good there. At the same time, I do play sweaty controller, because the reason I have that on my, or I don't think I have it anymore, but I used to have it on my mobile is because a couple of my friends used to play, I used to play Modern Warfare 2 with, they did away with their PlayStation 3s, but now they have, like, Call of Duty Mobile, so sometimes I play with them. And I'm like, I'm not gonna, like, sit and touch, like, this thing. Like, there's no tactile feedback. There's nothing on there. So I just, like, hook up a controller. It's, like, Bluetooth. It's, like, it's fucking sweet. But yeah, let me see. I kind of want to take a look here. Right here. Because I can actually find the exact date that I started. Oh, wow. This is 4 months ago. This right here was, oh my god, this right here was the one time I got that, oh fuck, I'm doing the wrong thing again. This right here was the one time I got this, this full team kill. I don't know what moment that was anymore. But that's when I was playing with Emil and Espionage, and like like where were we? Hold on, we were somewhere here. Let me see. It was after Emil joined. And was it? No, it was not. It was King's Canyon. I remember it was King's Canyon. I think it was this game. Or was it not? Why did I call this the best game? Like, I thought it was the best game ever because I fucking, like, won the what level was I at here? Hold on. What level was I here? We were playing ranked. I want to play some ranked. Black Ops 2 was the last COD with good map design. I agree. Black Ops 2 is the last Call of Duty I really enjoyed. Wow, you really can't read the chat on here now because like it overlapped. 34! What the fuck? I was 34? I'm like 200 and something now. I'm literally like 219 or whatever. It's wow. We've come a long way. But that's not the thing I wanted to do. The thing I wanted to do is I wanted to check two things. First of all, when was the last time I not most popular, oldest. When was the first time I posted? November. Wow. Was this November? 5/8. Okay, so like this was a really old stream. Okay, so like we've already been doing like saving stream for a year. I fucking love that. I don't know if you guys like watch the like stream archive. It's not really intended to be oh, if only you knew my level. What level are you? Actually, don't tell me because like I'll want to chase it. But what level are you? What level are you? But yeah, so like we've been like saving stream for a year, and like honestly, I am really fucking sad I haven't done this for a longer time because it is seriously really cool to go over what we've already done, go back to like when my hair used to be shorter than this, and like, you know, when we used to play Among Us. Like honestly, it's really cool. Like we have the entire Among Us saga on here. Like this was the first time right here where I actually played Among Us, and like I had no fucking clue what it was. Oh, Spellbreaker used to play there too. Oh yeah, the Twitch team saga for like a really short amount of time. Oh man. Oh, the 1 versus 5 Among Us. Fuck. 396. Alright. Alright, this might turn into an Apex stream because I need to get some levels up. Shit. I remember the Among Us video, Pog. Mika, how's it going? How are you doing? Good to see you, man. But yeah, let's see, dude, this was crazy. This is really fucking fun. I really enjoyed Among Us, but Among Us got a little bit... It was a good time. It was a good time. This feels like seeing a family album. Like, I love this. I really love it. I really miss that we haven't... Like, I didn't do more of this, but, like... I love that we have this. I really love coming back to, like, the fucking time that we used to... Oh, man. Hold on. I should probably do it like this. Oh, that we were here. Oh wait, so this was let's see. This right here was the first time I was doing Among Us. Mika, I kind of miss playing it too, though. Maybe we should do like a going back in time Among Us, like just do like a throwback first day sort of thing Among Us stream. Gotta see when like everyone is down to like play. I'd be down. So like yeah, this is the first time I was like discovering Among Us. Look at how short that hair was, man. There's nothing to the sides here. Oh, and here we go, like, exploring the first game. Like, am I walking around here? Oh, yeah, this was, like, a private match I was playing. Like, the thing that I love with the Among Us saga is that, like, literally, you can see how we, like, progress from, like, just, like, very simple starts. Like, oh, it's not me! I was doing the vacuum cleaner task. I was doing the washing the dishes oh, that's not a task. I was doing one of these tasks. I'm not the imposter. Wow, look at that. Short hair boy, god damn. But like you can really see us like progress as we get like better. Oh my god, we kill Tyrannus every time. Dude, Tyrannus, I'm so fucking sorry. But I haven't even tried a new map. No, me neither. Tribal, how's it going, dude? It's so good to see you, man. Man, like that was a lot of fun. It was a full up, man. I've had a lot of fun full up. Also, this right here, computer. I now have it in the back. I now have it. Looking buff as ever. Rahab, how's it going, man? How are you doing? But yeah, like, the thing that I wanted to actually look for, is public lobby. Oh my god, the time we went public lobbies in Among Us! Fuck me! Dude, that was so funny. Oh my god, that was so cool. COVID before and after, I know, like, it's been a rough time. The hair has been growing longer from the stress. Actually, not really. There's not really been that much stress. Oh man. But yeah, remember, all of a sudden we have to cover up the codes, the COVID cut. Please don't die. But, okay, was this? Yeah, this right here was the. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Watch this with Sen. Hold on, wait. I'm hearing myself. Why am I hearing myself? What the fuck? Hold on, I am hearing myself from this machine. It's probably sound settings? That is so weird. Hold on. Microphone. Manage sound devices. Fuck. I'm hearing myself from this thing. Mute it. I'm gonna try and mute it. Because I kinda wanna listen to this. But yeah, let's see here. Advanced sound things. I don't like Windows 10 sound settings. It's horrible. It is horrible. How do I do this? Manage sound devices. I don't like Windows 10. It is so, like, you had something good. Sounds. Is that it? Recording. See, like, okay, I think what it's doing, I'm just gonna disable this. And then I should not be hearing myself. Yes, I'm not hearing myself anymore. Okay, cool. Now I can share this with you guys.
On Hack Earth. We might have to kick it.
All right, here we go. Let's turn off the music here.
Time to hide.
I hate Windows 10 setting. It's so annoying. I wish mine grew longer from stress. Mine just falls out. Damn.
What? Mika.
All right.
I did not know. So let's
see here. If we can go to a pubby match.
Oh, damn, boy.
Oh, this is so much fun.
It's red and blue all over again.
What are the strats? Come on, dude. You gotta have some good strats.
So yeah, let's see what we have here. Let's go this way, maybe. Let's see if there's someone here.
Oh, dude, Windows 11 is horrible. Let's talk about that later. But yeah, it's really fucking bad. I'm not gonna go to it. I'm gonna go Linux probably.
If you're fighting against me in a moment, just don't use that against me, right? But I really, because like defense here connect pretty nicely. I think it's probably red. Do you really think so?
Oh yeah, people in chat.
Damn, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, this weird moment. I think Hacker was like, oh no. Well, I remember the public lobbies where like the fellow imposter would fucking like report the body and be like, they didn't even know they were imposter. It was so strange.
I mean, we're not gonna talk.
So yeah, let's see.
Someone left the game.
Here was the fucking orang strat.
Let's see.
Michel before and after exposure to the sun. Oh my god, it's true! Oh my god, Mika, that is fucking true. Damn. Wow, you really see that this was like back in December. Holy shit, I didn't notice. Mika, I didn't either. God damn, man. All right, let's go back.
Let's see. The Last of Us 2 winning game of the year got me like. I find it so weird because like the only thing I've heard about that was that people didn't like it.
Let's see. Any sus?
Sorry, I have a few things I want to test in Among Us, to be honest. Well, join in. I mean.
Like, why we're just walking around weapons
why were you just walking around weapons doing nothing?
God damn it. Am I reading and then my old past self was reading this shit? I should not be saying anything. Now it's been blasted with them rays. Yep.
You see, stars so bright that are already dead, but their idea still lives on.
Oh yeah, this was the big problem. You should always accuse someone in public lobbies, otherwise you're gonna get voted.
You kinda gotta be as quiet as your skips in
Let's see what happened here.
I know that I'm not a quicker in public lobbies and... Oh!
Come on. Yep.
I'm on my computer now. Oh no, I was
almost ejected.
I hope it's not gonna stay like that because that would.
Let's see, what do we do now?
All right, well, let's see if we can find anyone here. My timer is still going, so. Jing. Jim.
Free. Am I gonna go for the kill here?
I'm a very.
No, why did? Okay, this was still furthering me in like the public lobbies. Later on, I got like. I fucking slayed. It was like you just go in and you just kill and be like orang. That was so cool, but I still haven't gotten to like why I went back here. Yeah. Oh man, The Last of Us 2 was truly the biggest shit show of last year. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't play that. Though I have heard people say that it wasn't all that bad. They were like, yeah, people fucking hated on it, but like it was alright. I don't know, because I did not play The Last of Us 1, so, and I also wasn't inclined to play The Last of Us 2 because it was kind of like, yeah. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to look for was the first time I played Apex. Well, the very first time I played Apex was with, what is it? Getting better at Apex. There! This was the first time. This is the first time with
Welcome,
Defton.
everybody.
And I really love that I have this moment, because this is the very first time that I, like, you can see, like, I have no idea what this game is. You can see that I have no clue what the fuck is going on. This was me watching Defton stream, I think. Let me just go skip through. A lot of people hated it purely due to political reasons. I've heard from some people that, like, also the story was a little bit But, honestly, I've not played it, and I remember that a lot of people hate it on, what is it? Alright, level 2 I was here. That was back in March. Oh my god. Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? Emil, you're making my life so goddamn hard. Why the fuck did you start at the same time as me? God, this is so annoying! That's so annoying! But you started at the same time, you know? Why am I 200 and you're 4? Like, I can't let that be! God damn it! When did you, like, I started March 15. Did you also start March? Please have started before March 15. But yeah, there's a fair amount of to criticize, but a lot of people didn't do it on those grounds. Honestly, like, the thing is, like, I clearly remember Final Fantasy VII Remake. Steph, how's it going? I don't know specifically. If you exclude the dialogue, story, and characters, you only focus on the environment and NPC combat, it's a good game. Like, okay, so this is the thing. I remember Final Fantasy VII Remake came out last year, or 2 years ago, 2019. We did a framecast about it because a lot of people hate on it because they were like, oh my god, this remake is so bad, it's so faithful to the original, it is horrible, it's a cash grab. And I was kind of like, well, that's what people said, and that's what's going on, and you know, you shouldn't do that. And then, like, I played it, and it was fucking fun. I cannot wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, because this game was fantastic. I loved it. So I'm not gonna go criticize games that I haven't played. If I've played a game, I'll criticize it. If I've seen that other garbage trash, I'll probably like criticize it. But I think at some point, I may have also we may have also talked Apex on like the on the Framecast before I even played it on like a critical way. But I don't remember that entirely. Because I think the thing was that Apex like had this thing where like you could buy stats, but I don't know if that was Apex. I know there was some game where you could buy stats. You like buy stat trackers, and like that's the case with Apex, because in Apex you kind of have this thing where like you have to like loot crate the thing like Apex pack, like get your stat trackers on your profile picture. I don't think it was Apex though. Like I think it was some other game, probably like Star Wars Battlefront or something. But like yeah. But Steph, how have you been, man? But yeah, like I don't really want to go bad on games that I haven't played. But like right here, level 2, I was such a fucking virgin here, man. And then right here, like, see, this is the thing. Like, because I play a lot of Apex by myself, I don't really have, like, this... I have these, like, context points of, like, other people, like, from back when I played with them. So I still think that Defton is, like, way above me. But I think that the Defton here was, like, a lowly, puny level 100 or something. Let me see. Like, look at that. 0 kills on Lifeline. Level 2, 900 XP. There we go, level 2. Woo, 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 woo. Remember what 808 thing? Oh my god. Like, I actually wonder how bad my first match was. I mean, like, we could go back, but like, seriously, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Back though, with that, like, the Spitfire and like alternator or something game. Like, I mean, like, how do you feel about like the weapons of this season? Like, Prowler, God, what's the name? Rampage. What else did they put in? Like, they're taking out, like, Spitfire and, like, Alternator. I'm sad. I mean, like, I'm managing, but at the same time, I'm sad. Yeah, Defton right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at how little like legends I had. Bangalore still here, dude. So yeah, one day till school starts. Also, I'll have more time for Blender. Woo! They did not need to buff the L-Store so much. Oh my god, like the L-Store, like it's fucking powerful now. And like it was actually a weapon I didn't like before because it used to have like, what is it? Used to have the hop up on there, and like it used to have the delay, which really was not nice. But now it's just like so fucking. Hold on. I missed the thing that I was waiting for. 123. Like in my mind, Defton is still level 500 or above. I mean, you can't be 500 or above, but in my mind, Defton is still like the fucking champion of Apex. Maybe he is right now. But it might also very well be because I haven't seen him online in such a long time that I've surpassed him, and that really fucks with me. Because I'm kind of like, yo, how can that be? Are you not playing 2 hours a day? I mean, like, I should have been playing 4 hours a day. God dang it, but yeah. Anyway. Also finished Dark Sector Precursor Warframe on brutal difficulty. Wasn't difficult as I thought it would be. Beat my time. I've actually not played Dark Sector, and like I just saw the thing from like December, from like the Among Us thing, and like it was on the board. We should have played Dark Sector. Maybe at some point I will. There is a lot of like games coming upon us though. We have Aliens Fireteam, which I want to crack a shot at. We have more things coming out. We have some very interesting things coming out soon. We also have Back 4 Blood. I would kind of like to try like do some Back 4 Blood because it's coming out like a few weeks from now. If there's a bunch of like, if there's a couple of people that like to play that, I'd love to like do some rounds. But yeah, that's there's a lot of things coming up this week. But yeah, what have you been doing on these weeks off? Well, last week I was actually on vacation. I was actually away, completely away. And honestly, it was pretty damn nice. Like a nice place for ourselves. We had like private pools, so like that's also why like the tan is the way it is, because you know, you have a pool outside, no one that bothers you, so why the hell not be outside all day? So yeah, I didn't do much else, but yeah. Priority is still nutty if you hit your shots, although also alternator going into care package, I'm still slightly upset about. Poor boy Misha, I can't imagine that people like haven't like been in water for like over a week. I get upset if I'm not swimming and for like more than like if I haven't swum in less than like 5 days or something. Flexing his swimming skills on everyone. I will not play. I'm just trying to learn how to use RPG Maker. I don't have any experience in that, but like honestly, if I have my new PC, I actually kind of would like to try some Blender stuff, because if I've seen like how amazing Steph has gotten with like his Blender skills, and like he just started like a year ago or like 2 years ago, I really don't remember. Like it's been a long time back. He was like brand new to it, and like right now he's making like insane animations, and I'm like, dude, I kind of want to learn that too. But yeah, that's hilarious considering your zodiac sign is a water sign. I mean, I don't believe in zodiac signs, but insane animation. Yeah, Steph, just like the things that you did, the things that you did for NASA, the things that you were working on for Casino, like, dude, that was fucking insane. I mean, like, it's not like, I don't know if people were like, people might be like, oh, it's not character animation. It was fucking animation. Like, there were things moving. The camera was moving. So something moving. Something was moving. And I love that. Wish I could go swimming more often, but swimming center here is rather small, dingy, and dodgy looking place. Old swimming pools do look weird. And like, you kind of like, also want to have people here. Not so if that was a rush job in one day. Casino thing, well, that was just a fun thing. I mean, like, if that was a rush job, it still looked damn good, man. So, oh wow. I'm turning up the music fucking loud. I don't want to do that. I just want to like scroll up right here. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I kind of want to, let's see. Fall is finally upon us, Mika says. Can't wait for normal weather. It's already like raining here, and I'm kind of sad. The moment I came back home, it's only been raining and like gray, and I'm like, sad. At the same time, I like cold more than heat because I can make myself warm, I can't make myself cold, and at the same time right now, because of like COVID, it's not really the time that you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out to like the beach with my friends and stuff. So like, if it's beautiful weather and you can only be inside, like, it sucks even more, because now, if it's like raining outside and you stuck inside, it's like, well, I wouldn't have done anything else otherwise. But if it's like beautiful sunny weather outside, you're like, fuck, I want to go out, but like, you can. So it's kind of like, that's alright. It's what it is. But like as perhaps as like can't wait for days to get dark at 5 p.m. again. Like I really don't like getting dark or anything. I really enjoy it when it's like light outside for like a really long time or very early on the day. Like the darkness makes me want to go to sleep. Maybe I should. But I don't like I like sleep when I'm asleep, but I don't like sleep to like I don't really want to like sleep that much because you know there's things to be done. There's like levels to be gained in Apex. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah. Let's see. Mika says I want to swim more to be honest, but in summer it's basically more just of just walking in the pool. Just the water just like evaporates so quickly. It's not necessarily all the place, but it's more like a warehouse. Interesting. And still got in queue to make one more intro for someone, but still didn't get to it. Right now is beautiful weather. Well, I'm glad. Like enjoy it for us, please, Blue Demon. Please enjoy that beautiful weather like double, so you can enjoy it for me as well. Because yeah, I hate the higher light levels. Makes me feel awful to be out in it for too long. It's kind of like funky because like if you go out from like inside to outside, like your eyes have to adjust. But like if you've been outside for quite a bit, like your eyes adjust and it's like it's really nice. But like I remember a lot of times where like I would be working a lot and I would like go on vacation to like Spain or something, or like I would go to like Canada for like TennoCon, and you'd go outside. And TennoCon was actually the worst because like they have a lot of light buildings and they have a lot of like tarmac which like reflects the sun everywhere. So you get out of the plane and it's just like you're just being blinded. And the only thing you can do is like squint. And you're just like, I can't see shit. And you're just like covering your like yeah. Oh dude, of course. You forgot, Michel. My eyes are fucked. Dude, now that you say, yeah. So, like, do you always have to wear, like, sunglasses or something? I'm always like that. Shit. Then I can understand. I can 100% understand. Because, like, that is the most worst thing in the world when you just have to be like, oh, yeah, what does that say? Like, that's why, like, I love to wear caps. Imagine if we didn't need to sleep. The productivity, dude, it would kill me. It would fucking kill me. I usually notice the glasses irritate my nose too much. That sucks. Like, would there be like, I mean, like, I don't think there are glasses that don't rest on your nose because like that's kind of like what glasses always do. Honestly, I had those issues even before my eye declined. Damn. Well then, like, you have a great place to live if it gets dark by 5 p.m. like in full. Then like at least it's not that light. I can understand that. Yeah, Emil, as you were saying with like the like alternator going to care pack, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate my life. I was like so sad because like the Prowler, I'm not a burst person. I don't like the burst. I hate it. It's like it's alright, but like sometimes I'm so glad I'm not streaming Apex because like there was like this one. Actually, I might have streamed this. Have I streamed this? No, I have not. It's in a video. It's in a video. It's in my Apex video. There's like this one thing. There's this one thing in my Apex video. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna go into this. This is like, oh, burst makes me sad. Burst makes me just like cry sometimes. Like I should probably not share this because like honestly it's just like kind of sad. But like I'm gonna share this because like you're here on stream, you guys, and like I'm kind of like I trust you. I hope you guys are not like gonna share my little secrets to everyone here. Also, like, I need to change this, but, like, right here, so, like, this right here is my, like, Apex in 2 minutes. I'm gonna make more of these. Like, I'm super excited. Super stoked to, like, be doing more of these. But, yeah, let's see what my thing here was. These took so fucking long to make. It was insane. But, yeah, let's see. So, don't take health damage. You fight. You can be the champion. Let's see. Where is this one single scene? It was about the movement thing, I think. Let's see.
Communication system, allowing you to direct your squad by pinging things like directions, enemy locations, and stuff you need. This means you can really have a pretty good communication going on with your squad without having to yell at them when, let's face it, they're probably going to be just as new to the game as you are when you start out.
Let's see.
Now, what makes Apex special to me is the two things I mentioned at the start: the gunplay and the movement system.
Where is
Unlike
this?
battle royales like Fortnite, Apex does not feature some weird gimmick like building stuff. Instead, it focuses heavily on the gunplay borrowed from its predecessor Titanfall. This means that you have all different sorts of guns to suit your playstyle, which are actually amplified by the Legend's abilities. So instead of overpowering the gunplay, abilities like Sonar or Phase actually allow you to see better
so here in a moment,
right behind them for
watch
a fight.
this.
The gunplay is further.
Fuck, I missed it. I already missed it. It goes so fast.
Phase.
So this right here if you see right here, you can see that I have a Prowler right here. Now, a Prowler is fucking nice. Like, watch this, okay? So, like, this right here, I actually cut it short, because, like, I needed to time it right. But basically, like what happened is we had a squad right here. We had a squad right here, and then, like, we taken out 2 of them already. And there's one right here inside this building. So I was like, yo, I'm playing Wraith. I haven't really played that much Wraith, but, like, I'm kind of, like, trying to main Wraith a little bit for the season, as well as Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I'm getting a Pathfinder. I'm becoming a Pathfinder main right now. But, yeah, like, I go in here, I have a fucking Prowler. I have a fucking Prowler back when it was a care package thing. I'm here, and I'm just, like, ready to fire, okay? I'm ready to fire. You see the aim, and I cut away before the moment I fired. The reason why is because this was in burst mode, and I didn't know. So, like, it just shoots one time, and I'm just standing like, fuck. So that is the reason. That is the reason. I really do not like burst weapons, because every single time it just fucks with my brain. It just fucks with my brain. So, like, to me, like, right now, like, the Predator used to have, like, this switch where it could go, like, automatic fire or, like, semi-auto, or not burst, automatic or burst. Now the Predator's in the game, but they've removed the automatic fire mode, so there's only burst. It's like, oh, that fucks with my brain. And then, like, the alternator was such a nice gun, but now because it's taken away, the alternator's taken away, the only thing you really have spawning is, like, P2020s or D7 scouts. It's like, because, like, they're not gonna spawn R301s everywhere for light ammo, because, like, honestly, like, that would make the game insane. They're not gonna spawn R99s everywhere, because that would be insane. So, like, you're just stuck so many times where you're like, P2020, G7, P2020, G7, P20, it's so annoying. It is really fucking annoying. So, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I really miss it. I really miss it. But then, like, then again, it does allow me to try new weapons at sometimes, so, like, that's pretty cool. Rahab says, I'd rather have to sleep. Fuck productivity and let me slumber. At least you don't get sunburned by a regular day. Tyrannus is giving vampire vibes at the moment. Mate, I'm Ginger. I get sunburned from artificial light. You're not the first person to say that, Mika. Chim Brain confused. Why Boomstick not go brrr? Because, like, it's a weird... yeah, I didn't know about it. But yeah, Jin, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Either semi-automatic or full auto burst, it's just shit. Isn't Garlic, is the Garlic thing a myth, Tyrannus? Actually, like, this is the thing. This is the thing where, like, if someone were to ask me, I know it's a very common question I get asked all the time, but if someone were to ask me, would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire? I know, you get asked that question all the time. I'd probably go with vampire, because, like, honestly, oh, no. Actually, both are screwed. Because, like, no. Werewolves are afraid of the cross, right? And, like, vampires not. I think vampires not. But vampires are just like the wooden stick or whatever. It's like, can you imagine? You just were a werewolf, like a werewolf around, like, let's say the turn of the, like, around, like, 80. Like just like, you know, like, let's say you were a werewolf like 1080, just in the Roman Empire, but, like, you weren't in the Roman Empire, you're just out fucking off somewhere, maybe in, like, the Americas, or maybe you were fucking off in, like, Africa, or maybe you were fucking off in, like, Asia. You didn't know anything about the Roman Empire. You'd never heard about, like, Julius Caesar or whatever. You had no clue. You just walk around, one day it turns, like, no, 10 BC. You get born in 10 BC. I'm fucking up the thing. One day it turns 080. Jesus Christ is born. All of a sudden, like, all these, like, wooden crosses, like, just start, like, hurting you. And you're just like, what the fuck is this thing? You don't even know. But all of a sudden, because a baby child was actually, like, when did the cross become a thing? No, when the baby Jesus died. So all of a sudden, because the baby Jesus died, like, somewhere in the world, you didn't even know about it, you're getting hurt by crosses and you have no fucking clue why. Like, that would be the weirdest fucking shit ever. And, like, yeah, like, honestly, it's like, that's just sad. I mean, like, at least, I mean, like, silver bullets, like, fuck, I'm mixing up my lore. What the fuck is the lore? What the fuck is the lore? I mean, like, garlic will stay garlic all the time. It's not like all of a sudden, like, people invented garlic and you're like, oh man, I never knew about this. But yeah, let's see, are we talking old school vampire or new style? Because old vampires weren't harmed by the sun, just disgusted by it. Also, a stake through the heart will kill everyone. I know. Vampire gets weakened by the cross. I mean, like, vampires too then. It's like literally, like, all of a sudden, all around the world, vampires were just like weakened by like a cross where like the day before they weren't because it wasn't symbolic at that point in time. It's like, that's so like weird. Werewolves weren't bothered by it. Werewolves are a myth that came from berserkers in Scandinavia. Werewolves are vulnerable to silver. Oh man. Yeah, by the way, vampire and werewolf were Christian folklore. I mean, they were basically just like already existing things. Christians just discovered them. Or knows. Actually, like, I have never seen Twilight, but like, wasn't that an entire thing about like a bad love story with like vampires or shit? Like, dude, like I remember that was like really old fucking meme. Really old fucking meme. Showing my boomer age. But yeah, like that was the time that vampires just like really died out. But yeah. And they actually weren't. They go back further in Christianity. For example, India has were-tigers. God damn, dude! Imagine, imagine you be a werewolf, and you're just like, fuck yeah, I'm a werewolf, woo! And then you come into India, and like, someone's like, yo, I'm a were-tiger. You just feel like lower down the ladder already. You're just like, my life is a lie. Africans has were-hyenas. Damn. Hyenas, though, are like weird creatures. They're just designed to be like this creature that you just like don't like. You're just looking like, ugh. They don't really seem very trustworthy. Though I think I've seen a video recently, like months ago, of like someone that like grown like fed hyenas to a point where they were like getting along quite well. Did you know that female hyenas have dicks? I actually knew about that. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. Don't actually like. Fuck that, but yeah, I think that the thing is, the reason why, like, the female hyenas have, like, penises is because, you want to get me Twitch strike because I'm talking about, fuck it, no, I don't care. I think the reason why is because, then, like, that has some, like, success with mating or something, because then, like, males that they don't want to mate with don't really see that they're females, so they're just, like, pass, and then like they can like choose or whatever. Like I don't know, like I think it was some sort of like decoy thing where like they seem male but they're actually not. But like actually, like, let's go look this up. Let's go to, why do female hyenas have penises? Let's go look this up. Why do female hyenas have penises? Wow, this is a forum. I'm looking at a forum right here. I don't think that this is like really gonna be very scientifical. Oh wow, this got pictures. I don't think Twitch will allow me to see the pictures. Alright. Oh yeah, right here. Because the male hyena must insert his penis into the female hyena's penis in a long and complicated process, rape of a female hyena is physically impossible. So yeah, it is some sort of like protection thing. Why is that the question I came back to? Don't ask me! Rahab did it. They started talking about like the peni of animals. God damn. I'm a were-frog. The best, the like absolute best on top of the totem. Absolute best. Because female hyenas are more dominant than male hyenas. I'm a were-human. My original form is a secret. Hey! Yeah, like what if animal kingdoms have like were-human ideas, where it's like basically like, oh yeah, like there's this animal that turns human. It would be really weird if you could like change into an animal, like, or like change shape based on like certain conditions. Actually, like it reminds me of like this meme, which is like refers werewolf. This meme is really fucking old, but I can really appreciate it. Let's see, right here. Yeah, I like this one. This one is just like a classic. It's not that great, but it's a classic. I like it. So yeah, right here. Wow, hold on. Oh fuck, I'm stuck. Let me fix that. Bada bing, bada boom. This one, the reverse werewolf. Whenever you see a full wolf, you turn into a moon. That is perfect. I just love that. But on the original question, I prefer to be a werewolf because big muscles. Also, werewolves were queer-coded for androphitic men, while vampires were lesbian-coded. I didn't know that lore. Are werewolves also immortal? I don't know. I don't know. You sometimes have those things where you're just pondering the existence of life. Why did we get into it? How the fuck do we get to things on stream? That's why I fucking love that we're saving these streams, because, like, seriously. Yes or no, depending on the mythology. Actually, like, this is a reasonable conversation. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I always wonder, like, do we attract people, like, are we actually attracting new people to the stream? Or, like, are people just, like, tuning in? It's like, penises on hyenas. They're like, fuck no. Fucking love it, though. I fucking love it, though. Let's say werewolves aren't immortal, they just have a big lifespan. I mean, like, it's kind of weird, like, lifespans in general, because, like, just imagine how many generations of ants will have been, like, passing along during your, like, lifespan. Like, I don't think an ant lives very long. Actually, let's see, how long does an ant live? How long does an ant live? How long does an ant live? How long do ants live? Ant lifespan facts. You guys want to know some ant facts? I can give you some ant facts. 2 to 6 weeks, Steph says. Let's see. Male ants live only for a few days and die after mating with the females. Ant queens are the most long-lived and may live for multiple years. What the fuck? Workers, the non-reproducing female adult stage, they live for a few weeks to several months. What the frick? That is insane. So basically, like, you have this species where, like, one gender just lives for, like, a few days. Another one is, like, you have, like, one single, like, reproducing female that just, like, you know, lives for years, which is, like fucking ages, forever. And you have workers that live for weeks and more. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy. But yeah, like, there is gonna be so many, like, generations of animals. Like, I think that the first realization for me hit when I was, like, a few years back, when I was around 20 or something. I was, like, walking past, like, a pond where, like, I used to come when I was a kid. I was, like, looking at the ducks, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember the ducks. And I was, like, passing, I was like, fuck, these ducks are probably, like, very long descendants from ducks I used to, like, see in my childhood. Like, how many ducks have died? Probably a lot. Look up how long Greenland sharks live. Greenland sharks. Let's go take a look. Let's see. Also, I sent you the video essay about the queer coding of monsters. It's actually a really interesting topic, since it delves into old cinematography and such. Yeah, dude, link it to me. Michel, did you saw Tomorrow War, the movie? I've not, because I haven't seen a lot of movies lately. I'm also still, like, I also still need to watch the latest One Piece, or two latest One Pieces. I've not seen those. I've not seen the latest Detective Conan, and I've not really caught up with the anime that Jin suggested, which is Tokyo, I know the name. Tokyo Revengers, I think. I have seen it, it's in my, like, to watch list, but, like, I haven't really gone around it yet. Technically not inbred because they were never fertilized to begin with. What the fuck is a Greenland shark? Why don't we go and take a look? A Greenland shark. Let me know if you guys are familiar with a Greenland shark, because we're just gonna get familiar with it right now. Useless facts of the day, or useful facts of the day. Let's see. They are threatened right now. Okay. The Greenland shark, also known as the Gurry shark, or gray shark, it's a large shark by the family. Actually, it's a sleeper shark, closely related. The Greenland shark has the longest known lifespan of all vertebrate species, estimated between 250 and 500 years, and it's among the longest extant species of shark. It's a generalized feeder. 500 years. What the frick? That is insane. Let's see. Longevity is the longest known lifespan of all vertebrate species. One Greenland shark was stagged off the coast of Greenland in 1936 and recaptured in 1952. Its measurements suggest that Greenland sharks grow at the rate of 0.5 to 1 centimeter per year. In 2016, a study of crystals in the lenses of their eyes to determine approximate age. The oldest of the animals sampled, which is also the largest, had lived for 392 plus or minus 120 years, and was consequently born between 1504 and 1744. It's like, you know, they're like, we determine his age by, like, looking at, like, the crystallized things in the eyes by radiocarbon dating, and the thing we found is that it was born precisely on the date of between 1504 and 1744. I mean, that's still amazing. That is still amazing, but, like, it's a large range. The authors further concluded that the species reaches sexual maturity at the age of 150 years. God damn, dude. 150 years. What the fuck? Efforts to conserve Greenland sharks are particularly important due to their extreme longevity, long maturation periods, and the heightened sensitivity due to the law of large shark populations. Let's see, as recently as 1957, females were found to not deposit eggs in the bottom mud, but retaining the developing embryos within their bodies so they're born alive. After an estimated gestation period, after about 10 pups, a litter is normal, each initially measuring 38 to 42 centimeters. That is crazy. Honestly, like, I did not know this. A 500-year lifespan, though. That is insane. But yeah. Ducks live, like, about 20 years. Okay. Like, I see new ducks being born every single year, so I assume that they're, like, a year-long species or some sort of thing. Because, like, the duck population doesn't really get bigger in my, like, ponds. But, like, there do always be baby ducks in my ponds. So I always feel like their lifespan is, like, a year or something. Technically not inbred because they were never fertilized to begin with. Let's see. Tomorrow's war plot makes no sense. Aliens in there are actually ants, and so which is a cool idea. Tokyo Revenge is correct. I knew it. But also Google the lifespan of flies. I mentioned of the flies I mentioned because it's really iconic, to be honest. Wait, where did you mention the flies? Ephemeral mayfly. Oh fuck! I'm using the wrong thing. I'm using the wrong thing. Ephemeral mayfly. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see here. Here we have the mayfly. Let's see right here. It looks kind of like a... Wow, that looks interesting. It looks like a whole combination of animals. Let's see. The mayflies hatch from spring to autumn, not necessarily May, in enormous numbers. Some hatches attract tourists. Let's see. The brief lives of the mayfly adults have been noted by... Like, how long do they live? Like, did they say that anywhere? They are unique among insect orders and having fully winged terrestrial pre-adult stage, to some of which molds in... Where the fuck do we find this? Where the fuck do we find the lifespan? Alright, they're aquatic, imago, subimago, imago. Life cycle right here. Mayflies... The subimago does not survive for long, ready for 24 hours. It may be just... What the fuck? Hold on. How long did that... Hold on. I just want to see lifespan. Is it like... It flies from the water. Let's say, organism strength flies from the water and molts again within 24 to 48 hours. The additional molt to an adult is called an imago and allows legs to grow longer tails, longer legs. It says that they reach maturity in like a day, but like it doesn't really say like how long they live. I can't really find it. Am I looking wrong? I can't really see it. But like, it seems that they reach like maturity in like a day or like less than a day, which is like pretty damn fast. Their lifespan is ideal. It's like, let's see. Twitch strike. Don't go over maturation of shit. It's shown for bad things for Twitch. Yeah. It's Wikipedia. I'm doing scientific research. Now check a whale lifespan. There are sharks out there that are older than our grandparents. Yeah, it's insane. Don't worry, they're on their second season now. Oh, nice. I can binge a bit. Let's see. Don't worry. Twitch won't care about something. You sure? Yeah. Okay, gotta go to my slumber bay. Got one last day of work. See you around. Steph, see you around, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please don't report to Twitch. Adult mayflies live for a very short time. No way. No, that can't be. What the fuck? They were talking about 24 hours. They live 5 minutes? So they have generations that just like, basically we've had, how many, like we've been streaming for, what is it? 1 hour and like 15 minutes now. So that is 60, 75 minutes. So basically we've had, wow. We've had like 15 generations of like mayflies in this stream alone. 15 generations of, what the fuck? That is insane. Basically, you can do the mayfly challenge, just something within 5 minutes. Imagine being born, fucking someone that immediately dying after. How do they, like, I wonder whether these things even migrate. It's like, what, like, how the fuck do you even find food? Like, I think, like, this is so weird. Like, how do you live for 5 minutes? Like, how do you get food in 5 minutes? How do you get food and water? How do you get nutrients? Like, you gotta get them from your parents then. But then, like, your parents, like, where did they get the food? Like, 5 minutes is not a long time. Wow. I'm actually, I probably don't get nutrients in the conventional way. I mean, like, they fucking die. What the fuck? That is insane. That is absolutely crazy. So, like, this is one thing which I do think is a lot of fun about, like, these streams. Is like, we go into weird places, but at the same time, because of that, like, I learned that a mayfly lives only for 5 minutes. How the heck is that real? That is so weird. That is so fucking weird. Like, I know that there's probably, like, bacteria or something which is, like, very tiny, which, like, live for very... But, like, this is, like, an entire, like, full-fledged, like, fly sort of thing that lives for 5 minutes. What the fuck? That is crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. But, yeah. Actually... what do I want to do? I don't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about something. Anyway, I wonder how long the longest lived bacteria lives for. Let's go look it up. Let's go look it up. Let's go look it up. How long do bacteria live? BBC Science Focus magazine. Some bacteria have a 250 million year old lifespan. Well, enjoy. There's your answer. 250 million years. Who wants to be a bacteria? I thought they lived short. Fuck me. 250 million years. Right. Well, ones that aren't frozen. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah. What do I want to talk about? I don't know. There was something on my mind. Yeah. There's a couple of games like coming out soon, which I'm looking forward to. Well, I didn't want to go there. I want to go to here. So like, we did finish like Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know when the sequel of Horizon Zero Dawn is exactly gonna be coming out, but like I want to be playing that. Aliens Fire Team we got coming up. We got like a whole bunch of things coming up, which like I'm pretty excited for. So I'm really curious as to like what's gonna be added on to what's gonna be added on to like the next year of this, because like is there also my very first Genshin stream on here, or was I already playing Genshin Impact by that point in time? I don't know. Like I really missed that we didn't have the Temtem. Actually, Temtem was like the reason I started like oh my god, Apple. Fuck, we had Apple, dude. Apple is a fucking like Among Us lore. Fuck me, dude, that's insane. But yeah, like. Temtem was kind of the reason that I started to like record this shit, because like I remember like us playing Temtem and just having nothing of this, and like we didn't really have the Daddy Cardo stuff. Also, I love that thumbnail, man. My thumbnails have gotten shit. Look at the latest thumbnails. It's just like a screenshot of the game. I've really stopped giving a fuck about that. But anyway, like I love that we like have this progression here. I think that I have. The Spawn of the Devil. I think I was already playing Genshin Impact by this point in time. I don't really have the first thing. Have there already been new Temtem updates recently? I think there have been Temtem updates, but like the thing is like Mika has really grown like weird. Like the evolution of Mika isn't as great as like I thought it would be. So like having not like Mika didn't like to have this Temtem in the team, and that made me sad. That was probably me raging about Paimon. Might very well be. Might very well be. Let's see. You guys are fucking wonderful. God damn it. You guys remind me why, like, no matter how hard I try, I'll never reach Twitch partner, because like, you know when we start out like this stream, like you have this countdown thing, and it says like, you see this thing right here where it's like, it says, very nice material. You mean like hentai or something? Like, hold on, let me see if I can get that back. Let me see if I can get that back. Okay, so like right here, just look at the chat in that first thing. It moves up right here. Very nice material. Do you mean hentai or porn? It's like, every single time that shows up, I'm like, okay. Well, I'm never gonna get Twitch partner for that. I open this stream at a random point in time. You can go to this thing yourself. If you want to like check this out. It's like Spawn of Devil, 49.50. I go here. Literally the first message I read is Retro saying, "Yeah, I'm row 34." What the fuck were we talking about? Steph saying everyone liked that. My god. Genshin is currently so good. To be honest, the new Japanese inspired region is so much fun. We want to make it a challenge. What's the fun in getting it easy? Oh my god. Oh my god. This isn't even Genshin Impact. Why are we not playing? I thought this was a Genshin Impact stream. Gotta go back a bit and find the context. Dude, what kind of absolving context could there be of you guys talking about Growth 34 in my stream? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, I think of like, yeah, you're making it a challenge. Can confirm getting it hard is wonderful. But yeah, like we were talking about the Spawn of the Devil. Like, where the fuck is? Oh, here's Genshin. Yeah, like I haven't played Genshin in a really long time. I also don't know why I switched from like this was just like a halfway stream or something. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway. Fuck it. You guys are missing. Remember your Goatsy stream? Wait, did I do a Goatsy? Did I actually show Goatsy on stream? I only play Genshin Impact for the upskirt fuel. Omega Weapon. Don't play Genshin Impact for the upskirt fuel. You really don't want to play Genshin Impact for the upskirt fuel. You know, listen, man. I'm gonna change your life. We're just gonna, like, you know, change your wiring a little bit. We're just gonna make your life a little bit better, like raise it to the next level. Okay, you don't want to be playing games like Genshin Impact for like the upskirt fuel. It's a bit. You should just play Nier Automata. Like, that's way better, way fucking better. Like, that upskirt fuel is like, they even have an achievement. If you look up the upskirt, like, they actually have an achievement that unlocks if you do that. So, I mean, like, yo. The first comment of mine I saw in the Genshin part was me complaining about the noises. By the way, Genshin has a new island. I just heard from Mika. But I'm just wondering, when did I show Goatsy on, like, I cannot imagine that I showed Goatsy on stream. Or just watch porn, or play a porn game. Preferably one designed for one-hand use. To be honest, like, I do agree with you there. Like, I don't necessarily align a lot of times with, like, this entire thing of, like, fan servers, like, which is overtaking, like, story or games or shit, where I'm like, sometimes you have these moments where it's, like, literally just, like, you just see that, like, it overtakes the game, or it overtakes, like, for instance, I talked about it. Oh, man. I thought I just showed full on, like, full screen Goatsy on stream at some point. I could not even remember that. Like, I thought if I had at least done that, I'd remember that. But, I mean, at least if I talked about it, like, that's alright. Like, that's fine. I mean, like, we can talk about Goatsy. It's just a man that spreads his asshole really wide. It's, like, it's fucking fantastic. You talked about it, posted in Discord to our... Did I post... Did I seriously post Goatsy into the Discord? Dude. Wow, I'm proud of myself. Why did I forget that shit? That is so cool. What's Goatsy? Dude, Goatsy is fantastic. Can I find Goatsy on here? I'm not gonna show it on stream. I'm gonna get fucking banned then. Goatsy. Man, Goatsy is fantastic. Goatsy is like... Goatsy.cx. You want... Okay, I believe you, man. I believe you. Oh my lord. Yeah, I can't show this on stream. It's actually a commercial site which was launched in 1999. But yeah, I remember 2001. No, it's 1999. It's from like the last century. That awesome asshole spreading. But yeah, fan service is good. So the thing is, it's like I like fan service as long as it doesn't get in the way. And for instance, like recently I played Mass Effect, and like I still haven't finished Mass Effect 3. I need someone to encourage me to play Mass Effect 3 because I can't do it. I cannot do it. The year I was born, Blue Demon, you were born in a legendary year. You and Goatsy. 99, let's see, watch it in school at 99, also rotten.com. Oh my god. See, like, the internet used to be so much more file and wonderful. Just go full way, make it playable. Like, okay, so... Oh, there's so many conversations going on, which are so cool. But like, so first of all, the internet used to be wonderfully rotten. You could find some really, like, scarring shit. Some really absolutely scarring shit. I think a lot of people really saw some really fucked up shit. I saw some fucked up shit. But that was the internet. The internet was a Wild West. It was wonderful. And you'd go there just to, like, I don't watch cat videos. Go watch people, like, tear their asshole open. Go and, like, rage in an Xbox lobby. Or just, like, troll people online. That's kind of what you did. And you did that with, like, 20 different accounts or shit. Now people are like, oh, someone posted something on Twitter, it must be real. It's like, I don't get this entire thing where people are like, oh, people are spreading misinformation via the internet. I'm like, dude, it's on the internet. You're not supposed to believe anything that's on the internet. The internet's not supposed to be serious. Oh, man. Oh, mate, how you doing? Just checking the stream out for a few minutes. Aramel, how's it going, man? I hope Goatsy is not scaring you off too much. Don't worry, we're not only talking about Goatsy, we're just talking about Hyena. We were talking about the lifespan of bacteria and mayfly in the wild. Well, did you know that bacteria can grow up to 250 million years old, while a mayfly only lives for 5 minutes? That's a wonderfully scientific stream. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, like that's something which like I often find where it's like, if people like complain about shit like online, where it's like, oh my god, but like that is so like not like, oh my god, you're pretty like it's not scientific, it's not built with facts, it's mean. It's like, dude, that's the internet. The internet is supposed to be a fucking like shit show. Like go into like any fucking like Xbox lobby or something. It's like that like that shit. That's like the internet, and it's fun, but you need to know how to live with it. So like yeah. Doing great. School started. Life's picking up its pace again. It's great. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. Brainwashing is real. Unsurprising. So because that 5G drop, am I right? Oh man, oh man, oh man, dude. Like, I've really been seriously disappointed. Like, I'm actually gonna go and file a complaint because I've gotten both my shots. I'm now fully vaccinated, and like, I feel great. I haven't had any side effects. And like, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed because I was really hoping that I would grow like a second penis or something. I was hoping that I would grow like a third hand or like get something useful. Like, I was really hoping on like those side effects being like really weird. Maybe 2 ani so I could shit out of 2 different holes. But no, it's like nothing. I feel perfectly fine. I just didn't get sick even. I'm like, wow, weird. So yeah. Oh shit, just looking for the Temtem wiki. If you go back to it, you are definitely naming it Tyrannac Tem after me. If only that was around when I had my previous name. If anything is scarring, it's his stream. They probably stabbed you with a salt solution. They stabbed me with bleach. You know, there was actually a dude who was born with 2 dicks. Oh my god. You know what? Let's not inquire into that. There was a second topic I wanted to talk about. What was the second topic I wanted to talk about? Ooh, oh yeah, let's go talk about a very, very, very good, like, family-friendly topic on fan service in games. I believe I've talked about this before. Why the fuck am I... Y'all know what you signed up for, okay? Don't complain to me. Don't complain to, like, yourself. Like, we both are in this. We're both complicit in this. I don't know where we're going here, but we're going here. We're better go all the way. Fan servers in games. I don't like Mass Effect 3. Fantastic. You know why that's connected? I don't fucking know. You tell me. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. So, I've been playing the Mass Effect series over the last week, and like, or no, over the last vacation, like the last couple of weeks, and I've really enjoyed Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2. I don't enjoy Mass Effect 3. I've played like 30 minutes of it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I hate it. But the thing is like, the reason I bring that up is because I think fan service in general is something which I find a bit weird. If it's like, just think it, like in a piece of media, like an anime, like a movie, or like in like a game, and it's not like really like impacting the story in like a really bad way, or like impacting gameplay in a really like intrusive way, I'm totally fine with it. It's like, it's fine. Like, you know, you have different things for different people, and like, you know, if people are down with it, fucking go for it. But I don't really get it when, for instance, in a game like Mass Effect, you have this thing where you can like get together with like your companions. It's like, okay, that's a bit of fan service. People want to get romantic. They want to, I get it. You want to do that, but it's fucking weird. Okay, so like basically, in order to like get with like your companions in like Mass Effect, what you do is you always be nice to them. Like, you always do the top answer. You always do like the, oh my god, the paragon answer. Always just say the nice option, and they'll just be like, oh, I kind of want to, you know, I like you a lot. It's like, it's so fucking cheesy. It doesn't even make sense. Okay, it's not even hard. It's not even like, you don't even have to engage with like their very complicated backstories. But like, that's alright. You know, people want to go into, if people want to go and do that, that's fine. But then like, you put it in the game, and it's like every single time with these fan service things, like, they can't show anything because it's like, it's got to be PG. It's got to be like we're gonna give fan service, but we're not as low as to make it porn. So we're just gonna, you know, like it's kind of just like, you know, like people that like stream here on this platform without like being able to show anything because of the platform, but people so much. I'm like, dude, like, if you want to see shit, just like, why didn't you go, like, if you want to like see fans, why didn't you fucking go like watch some porn? It's like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, if you're gonna implement it in a game where it's gonna be obtrusive into the game, like intrusive into the fucking medium, just go put the real deal in. If you're not gonna want to do that, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, who the fuck is like really enjoying this shit where it's like, oh man, it's here, but it's like, it's not really there, but like, ooh, I can imagine. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, you know, this, you can go somewhere, you can see the real thing, you know, like, so. The reason why this annoys me is, for instance, when it comes to like Mass Effect 2, which I think is like the best game in the Mass Effect series. I know, very controversial opinion. I really enjoyed the depth of the characters, and I really enjoyed the stories of the characters, like the companions that you have, and I really want to see more of it. However, every single time that I just go for the characters, like it's so limited, and like pretty much only the female characters you can like bromance, and like the other ones you can't. So, and I really hate that for the fact that like pretty much every other character, like, you can finish their story in like a way where it's like, oh hey, you solved my problem, it's good, oh man, we're like, it's nice. And like, if you want to finish the female characters like stories, like basically they're all gonna be like, oh yeah, you already have love interests, I don't like that. It's like, fuck, I don't want to have this shit. I just want to like, actually, I want to see more depth to your characters. I want to see your story progression, but can't I just like, you know, help you out as a friend? Like, come on, can't we just have this shit where it's like, oh man, yeah, good. It's like, it really detracts in a way because it's also so cheaply done. It's always like, do the paragon option. So I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I've never been a big fan of like romance options in the game because like, I don't play a game to like, you know, get off. Like, that's, no, I don't do that. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm not really a fan of intrusive fan service, because it's like, if it becomes intrusive, then it takes away from the game, or it takes away from the media. It's like, that's fine, but then go all the way, but no one ever goes all the way. So it's like, if you don't want to go all the way, then like, what the fuck are we even doing? Because like, you're not satisfying anyone at this point in time, I feel. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, Mika says, the Mika Temple's adorable, that's all I remember. Well, you mean the pre-evolution form, because I remember you didn't like the post-evolution form. Let's see, fan service is why I don't, it's kind of why I don't watch too many animes. Dude, like, that's the point in time where everyone always walks into you, like, watching anime. My worst experience, I think I've told this before, was that, like, I was at, like, a tournament with swimming with, like, a bunch of my friends, and we were, like, sitting in a hotel because, like, other people were, like, out in the pool. And we were gonna get some dinner. But before that, like, two of my friends were like, hey, have you seen High School DxD? And I was like, no, because I was routing the anime. And they're like, it's a really good anime, you should watch it. I was like, sure, okay, I'll go watch High School DxD. It seems like fun. Starts off as a pretty cool, like, action-oriented anime. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sweet. If you've ever watched High School DxD, you can know exactly what kind of scene I was watching when like this like the waiter came around to the restaurant that we were sitting at to like get our orders. And I had my phone in my hand, and like they were sitting right there, and they could exactly see what I was watching, and I just had to be there, like, yo, I'm not some weird as fucking creepy, like fucking weird. No, I'm not a dirty, filthy weeb. It's just, I've never recovered from that, eh? Fan services is making scenes fun, to make funs happy like Goku shooting Kamehameha. That is fan service. Can't confirm, let's see, I prefer to be turned on by bullying. I meant fan service as in sexual grab. I know there's different forms of fan service, but we are talking about a particular form of fan service because, you know, that's a lot of times what people, like, think of when we're talking about fan service. But you are right, there is other things. Oh my god, OnlyFans, detonator dead, god damn. OnlyFans has been such a fucking ride, man. Dude, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You have to bear in mind that most of the people playing Mass Effect will be teenagers, and those scenes are like cracked for their sheltered minds. Dude, it's just so sad. It just makes me feel sad because if I think about people that like watch that shit, because like in Mass Effect, it turns like away, like you see nothing. It's like, my god, like it's just sad. You're just like, dude, I would like. Alright, I died inside once because I was like walking on the street and I saw like a little kid wearing a TikTok t-shirt. I was like, I died inside. I would die inside probably as much or maybe even more if I were to see like a bunch of people just, oh my god, dude, I had the most epic experience. I saw this sex scene. Have you seen the sex scene in like Mass Effect? Woo! I was just like, woo! I was like, woo! It was so good. Yeah, I know. Woo! I'm gonna replay it. I've like recorded it with my OBS. I'm gonna rewatch. Woo! Dude, that's fucking sad. Come on. Rep OnlyFans, man, dude. OnlyFans is like, oh, there's so many great things. Oh, so many amazing things that have happened. Like Discord is doing great things or bad things. OnlyFans just like shot itself in the foot and then like tries to revive itself. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, so much amazing shit has been going on the last few weeks. You can't forget redo of the Hito. Dude, why you're watching anime at a restaurant? That's absolute weep shit. So like the thing was, we were at a hotel that had a restaurant attached to it. Basically, like we had a multiple day tournament with swimming, and like sometimes like you have like sessions where you don't need to swim. So in those sessions, like you're basically sitting around with like a couple more people that don't need to swim either. So we were sitting around with the three of us, and we were kind of like watching anime because the hotel Wi-Fi, and we're just like wasting time because like we had to wait for like 4 or 5 hours before the next person came back, and like we could just walk into the restaurant, get some food from like on the hotel. So like we were just like kind of like watching anime, just like, you know, not fucking around, not doing much. And like someone was like, oh yeah, try this anime. I was like, oh yeah, sure. And like, you know, you just walk over to the restaurant, like, yeah, you know, that's how it goes. I'm not gonna go into restaurants being like, I'm watching Naruto, okay? I'm not doing that. But I'm doing that if I'm like just at a hotel chilling the entire day. Actually, that was years ago. Let's see. Not Michel being a weep stereotype in public. Should have just owned it. Actually, jokes are my favorite type of humor. That's what game journalists were like in the back in the day. Whenever there was things like that. I wouldn't give a damn if I'm watching anime in public as long as it isn't lolly stuff, dude. That shit is... That shit just like... That's seriously... If that shit is in like... any anime... It kind of sucks because there's one anime which I really fucking like, but they kind of toys around with it and I really hate it. No Game No Life is an amazing anime, but it goes places where I'm like, why the fuck did you have to do this shit? I hate it. Again, it's fan service getting in the way of the content. I don't like it. But oh well. Dude, have you heard about this sick thing called anime? Yo, dude, have you heard about a sick thing called the animes? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just pictures, so... I wouldn't really, like, use that defense against, like, the shit that Apple's gonna be putting on your device. Like, have you guys heard about that? Like, that's fucking weird. Like, Apple is gonna be putting a certain database, like, hash database. But some people have claimed that they are able to, like, reverse the hashes. But they're putting a certain hash database of files which you really don't want to have on your device, but they're going to put that on your Apple device with the newest iOS update. And what they're going to do is they're going to put it on there to check whether you have that content on your device. And yeah, like that shit, like I am glad that I have an iPhone here, which is so old that it doesn't get updates anymore, because that is shit where I'm like, I don't want to be fucking near that. I hate children in games generally, rarely pulled right, to be honest. There are exceptions, of course. Most of the time, children, like, they don't really get them right, in the sense of, like, they're either too childish or, yeah. Michel's basically running a break. Dude, the thing is, like, to me, like, actually, like, no, I'm actually running this thing. This is my actual daily driver. I made a video about it. But I'm actually running a Nokia. And I'm really liking it, because, like, the thing is, okay, so this is my deal. These things are distracting, okay? These things are fucking distracting. It's like, I go want to do anything, I grab my phone, I'm like, oh, quick, I gotta, like, find something, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck, there's a YouTube video about, like, whatever I'm watching, oh, someone's streaming, oh, there's this thing. I just get distracted all the goddamn time. And the thing also is like, whenever, like, I am on my phone, I read the news. I've been on vacation, I've not read the news for, like, an entire week, and my life has been better for it. I go watch memes. I've been on a vacation for an entire week. I've not watched memes. My life's been better for it. I go on Reddit. That's kind of sad. That's already just sad to begin with. But I haven't been on Reddit for like more than a week. I am fucking better for it. So it's like, I'm just wasting time on this thing. And it's like, it's really annoying. So like what I'm doing now is I have this thing right here. Also the great thing about this is like, I can't waste time on this. Like it just calls. Basically I can leave this on the entire time. Because like I'm not gonna have like Discord pings and like be like bling 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 bling, that sort of shit, where it's like, you know, like I used to have that where like I would turn off my phone at night because like I would get spammed with Discord. But now what I have is like I have this thing is always full on, because the thing is like what's gonna happen is like I only share my phone number with people that I know, and then I know I want them to call me. I'm not sharing with everyone. So the thing is like whenever there's an emergency and they need to call me, maybe in the middle of the night, maybe during the stream or whatever, this thing will ring and I will fucking hear it, because that's the phone's supposed to do. Like I've had so many times with these phones where you get so tired of these notifications of like all sorts of different social media that's always on silent. Like whose phone right now? Grab your phone right now. If your phone is not on silent or on like vibrate, just like put a kappa in chat or something. Like put some sort of emote in chat. If your phone has sound on right now, like dude, you're a fucking legend. Like you are an exceptional kind of human. Because barely anyone I know has their volume on. Because it's always like, you know, you're using the thing, like you get all these notifications from like messaging apps, from like news apps or whatever kind of things you have, and so it bothers you so much you turn the thing off. But then when someone calls you, you miss it. And it's like, yeah, so like I really like to have this thing where it's like, you know, it's always on. It will ring whenever I need to like hear something. I never need to charge it. I charge it for like once a week. It's like fantastic. I made a video about it. Really love it. I also just like love that it's like I don't have to respect this thing. It's $20. $20. So like if this thing gets burned in the rain, like probably it won't get burned in the rain or like wet in the like fire or something, I don't care. I'm just like, yeah. If your phone isn't muted, you're either extremely lonely or a diehard internet guy. It's always spamming useless messages. My phone is always on silent. If you miss a call, it sucks for them. But yeah, like that's kind of like, isn't that beating the point of a phone? Like, isn't the point of a phone that like you can be ringed up? You know, that like, so like that's kind of the thing. It's like you're kind of like losing the point of the phone. So, but yeah, it's silent, but I have it on me most of the time, and if it rings, I have my earbuds in, so I'm good. Sucks to be you, mom. If you ring, I will miss it. But yeah, like that's the thing. It's like, I haven't really had a time where like I've missed an important call, but like I don't want it to happen. And yeah, like, yeah, nah, because most of them are scam calls, and if it's actually important, they'll ring back later. That's true. That's true. But yeah, so like what I have right now is I'm carrying this, and I'm actually switching over. I'm actually switching over to like have another thing in my pocket, like because like this is fantastic. Talking to scam callers is fun sometimes. My parents used to use me for like talking to scam callers when I was like 8 or 10, because like I would just like go and like ramble on about anything. Like that's why I started streaming, because I'll just ramble on for ages. So like they'll just like let me pick up the call and just be like I just start rambling about shit. Have you seen the latest Pokemon series? And they just be like, fucking hang up on me. So like what I'm doing right now, because like the thing is like I still really like technology. I really like having technology in my hand. I really like having like I like the functions that the phone gives me. But there's a couple of problems. First of all, it's very distractible. Secondly, because you have all these functions in one thing, I'm really amazed at this thing. I can charge it once a week and it doesn't die on me. However, this thing, I charge it for like a day, and like halfway through the day, the battery is dead. So like what I'm doing right now, Oh my god, and Michel talks even faster. Speaking of calls, getting called right now. Might be back in like half an hour. See you around, Aramil. Hope the call isn't too bad. But hey, at least we pointed you to it, so you caught it. But yeah, so like, the thing is, like, I still really like the function that this phone gives me. So like, what I'm gonna try and do right now. I've tried this during the vacation. It's been working wonders for me. Is like, I have actually legit been using this thing. I might just put porn up on blast if I get a scam call. You could do that. But like right now, actually, like if you pick up, like they'll like you'll probably be put in some sort of register that like your phone number is actually an active phone number. I'm not quite sure about that, but like now we just let them go because you don't really want to like be called more and more. But like I recently featured this in a video, which is like like this right here is like a 2005 iPod Mini, which like I have never owned one of these. I have had like an iPod Touch, which was like the very first thing that was like an iPod or MP3 player. But this thing used to have 4 gigabytes. I upgraded it to 128. I could upgrade this to like a terabyte or something if I wanted to. But honestly, like I bought this recently because like I was like, oh, I want to like try something fun. And like I've seen this channel where like they upgrade iPods. I was like, let me go do this. It would be a fun video for the channel. I want to discover what the thing is like, what it's like to like own one of these. And honestly, I have fucking been enjoying this because I've pretty much been updating my iTunes for like all my latest songs. I've been putting them on all these. I've been taking podcasts and putting them on this. It is so nice. This thing is fucking fantastic. So like what I do now, it's like I took this with me on vacation to like try this out. Is like I just have my like headphones with me. Michel really said I want to try something new. I went back to the Stone Age technology. Dude, this is fantastic. This is so good because basically like what you have is you have like this screen right here, which like hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on this. I'm gonna zoom in further. It's like you have this screen right here, which it's not an LCD screen. It's like this old screen which is like just black and white. So like in sunlight you can read this. You can just like see what the fuck is on here. You can just put a glance at it, you can see what's on there. And like you can have so much music on here. Let me see if I can find music, if I can find songs. Like just look at the amount of songs that's on here, alright? There is so much shit on this thing. Like we're only at B right now. There is so much shit on this thing. And it's like, it's seriously, like, I am really enjoying just like, like a lot of times, like you go on YouTube and you're like, oh yeah, I want to watch this thing. There's something to recommend it and you're just like, oh, well, I want to watch this thing. Oh, I'm going to watch this thing. And you just get distracted. At the end of the day, you don't really watch or like listen to the thing that you like really want to watch or listen. Here, I just take this out. I just put on some music. I just like listen. And I can just like, the click wheel is so nice. Just being able to like hit pause or like turn it off, like being like this, then I hit play. And then a lot of times what I do, I've been starting putting podcasts on these. It's so good. It's like I put podcasts on this and like I'm listening to the podcast and then like halfway through I need to do something. I hit pause. I just hit this light right here. Hold on. I just started playing something. I hit this light right here. What this does, it disables like this thing right here. It disables the click wheel and it turns it to sleep like after like 5 minutes. So basically I'm listening to podcasts. I pause it. I just put it away. The next morning, I wake up, I grab this thing, I hit play, and it resumes right where it left off. The battery is like nowhere, like it hasn't gone flat at all. Whereas like if I use my phone for this, if I went ahead and did something else on my phone, let's say someone called me on my phone would just be like, oh, YouTube, oh, you went out of YouTube app, oh, we just like shut it down for you, or like you like, oh, your battery died or something. So it's like, it's really nice. Like, yes, it's going back into Stone Age technology, but like it's really cool carrying these things. I also love the colors on them. And like it's been a really great experience because I'm still having this thing where like I can turn on my like workout playlist, I can turn on my podcast, I can really enjoy this, and I can like be available to like call people if people need to call me, and I am not being distracted as much. So yeah, mine doesn't do that. Picks right up where I left off. Yours, like, you mean your phone doesn't do that, or does do that, or like? Because like the thing is like what I have on my phone is like a lot of times like I just lose the podcast because like other things happen. But yeah, so like I've been doing that and carrying these things and like I'll probably like carry a GoPro. But yeah, it happens when you use technology the technology that specializes into only one thing. Yeah, and I really love that. I really love, like, I think that what I want to do is I want to carry like I want to like daily carry like specialized things. So a phone which just never dies because it's a phone. like I'm actually thinking like maybe like if I can upgrade, like if I can like find an iPod Classic which I can like upgrade, like if there's an iPod that has Bluetooth, I would love that. But I don't think they do. But if there's like an iPod I can also watch videos on, I'll just like download my YouTube videos for the week on there and just watch it on there. That would be fantastic. But otherwise, just this thing for like entertainment, because it also doesn't have apps that like okay, so like there's one thing which I've really begun to like kind of hate with like current like media, is that what is it? Is that like a lot of it like online is focused on like retention rate. It wants to keep you going for as long as possible. So instead of like what I try to do with a stream, where like, you know, we're just have a great time and like we just enjoy the conversation. Like instead of that, I would just be like, I would have scientifically figured out that if I say, oh, you know, I'm gonna make my point, but I just thought of something else, so let's return to that later. If I scientifically figured out that if I say that enough times, you guys are like more likely to stick around until like 4 hours longer, then like I would do that, and then I would squeeze out a retention rate. Like I hate that, because like it's not like prioritizing enjoyment, it's prioritizing retention, and it's prioritizing like people like sticking around and watching ads. And that is not like, that doesn't make me feel like I'm a customer. It makes me feel like I'm the product, and like a lot of times that's the case. And like that's something which I found after like playing Warframe for so many years. It's like I hate it the moment they put in their battle pass system. I was gonna like, fuck this. Like now they just want me to keep on playing, and they're not throwing in things like, you know, story. And like I started playing Ghost of Tsushima, and this game was made for me to enjoy, and it's a story that was made for me to enjoy, and I'm just really fucking loving that. I'm really fucking loving games which are made for me to enjoy. Like the thing is, like when I play Apex, I love Apex, but it does have a problem where like the reason why battle royales are so popular, in a sense, I think, is because like these games can be so well crafted where they're like, okay, let's say that an average person, if they play 10 games, like if they play 10 games in which they lose, they'll stop playing. So we'll make them play 9 games in which they lose, or like 9 games against like tougher opponents, but then in the 10th game, the moment they were about to quit, we're gonna throw them into an easier lobby because they can't see the level of the lobby, and they'll hopefully get like 4 or 5 kills and then die and then be like, oh, I can do better, and then we're gonna throw them back into like the harder lobby, so like they'll continue to play. It's all focused on retention rate rather than you like having more fun. And like that's something which like, it's tough. Battle Royale is only popular because of streamers. I think it's also popular because it's a very like quick jump in, jump out thing. And like, yeah, I mean like Fortnite made it big. Or should PUBG, whatever, wherever you came from. But like that's something which like I've really begun to appreciate, where it's like, hey, if I like listen to music on this thing, no one cares that I listen to a song 20 times. No one cares that like there's like a card game on this which is like very primitive and like very hard to play, but like there's no ads on there. It's not like, oh, we're gonna encourage you to play more. It's like, fuck this. It's like, it's so nice. It's so nice to like have like just like not things that are on retention rate, but yeah. So yeah, like basically like I'm considering to like split things up a little bit more. So go into like daily carrying this, which may seem like more bulk, but actually like it's tinier in size individually than a phone. And because of that, like I'm like, if I'm like on a place where like there's a lot to record, I can use this GoPro to the fullest. It's like there's a big memory card in here. I can use this to the fullest, the battery can run dry, and I can still call home or can call someone in case there's an emergency. I can still listen to music like while I'm like it's not all connected into one thing where like if you use one thing too much, like if you use a camera on your phone too much, your phone dies. So I don't know like how this will work long term, but I'm liking it already. But yeah. By the way, have I ever heard you talk about your music taste? No, because it's fucking weird. It's weird as shit. And it's also weird to talk about because like I can't really share examples here on like stream because like I will get copy strike. But yeah. So in short, the main downfall of most modern technology is capitalism. I think the downfall. Let's see. But yeah, I've never heard him talk about that either. Michel, think about who you're talking to here. I don't know what that's a comment on, but like I know I'm talking to my community, so like seriously, it's like okay, so like the thing is like I can't share like the songs necessarily, but like the thing is like it changes wildly. It changes fucking wildly. So right now, I would describe my music taste as like internet. So I really like this type of music. So like something we're listening to right now. This is not necessarily like the music playlist I have for like workouts, but like this shit is like, I really like the chill vibe sort of thing, but like I like this more as like background music. But yeah, like a lot of like music that I currently listen to. Let me see if I can like have my playlist out here. You can share the genre and names of the songs. So like right now, like honestly, like the stuff that I listen to is like the Glue 70 songs. The Home Resonance is like fantastic. Hold on, Hex Cougar makes like, oh my god, the Internet Crush, like the drop on that, oh man, the drop on that beat is so fantastic. I fucking love it. I Have the Truth. What else do we have here? There's just so many good things. Like I have like an entire playlist. There's like literally just like a lot of like these like Marvin Devine. There's just like I wish I could share this. I wish I could fucking share this. But like if I play this, like copyright will hate me for this. That's why it's like, oh wow. What the fuck did Mika do? Mod abuse. What are you gonna tell to the mods? You can share it, but just post it on Discord. I could do that. So yeah, hold on. I'll let me see if I'm assigned in here. I'll just use this. Yeah, I'll share it like that. So like right now, like that's kind of like the genre I listen to right now. Before, like I used to be big into Joji. Like I haven't really heard like a lot of like songs from him lately. What else was I? What else? Like it really goes all over the place. This makes lots ago, man. Before that, I had like a time where it's like, I went to like Canada in 2017, and my family like listened to a lot of country, so I associate that with with like vacations. Whenever like I want to have like a chill time, I want to like think back of like the vacation, I'll listen to country music, and like honestly, it's not bad. I'll have what is it? I mean, like there are times where I just love listening to like YouTube parody songs. So like shit like Jack's Films, like he made some songs which are kind of fun. Fun fact, that's the first time you've been given on this channel. Tyrannus has nothing to do. They're Switch streamers, they're switching their to themselves, but it's not like they're gonna give a fuck. Yeah. I mean, like, I know that this is done in good faith, sort of thing, or bad faith, who knows. But yeah, let me go and yeah, Pixel, how's it going? How you doing? Well, like that's the thing. It's like I'm not really like tied to a single genre or anything. So basically, like what I have is like I find some things, I love it, and I move on. Right now, the best music genres are Megalophilia and Apple Bottom G's. The latter is the new emergence. Oh man. So yeah, let me see here. Let me go in for any music. So wait, I can't. Yeah, you guys are not hearing this. All right, thank God you guys are not hearing this. All right, because otherwise, so like, yeah, I mean, like, I'll just post. Oh my God, this is one song which I would like. Hold on, I'll just like throw this. I'll just share this right here, because y'all can see this now. As long as I don't play anything. But yeah, like Hex Cougar Internet Crush is an amazing song, and like the build-up that it has is just so nice. About right here. Like it just reminds me of like that time, that like the 2016 2015 time of YouTube. Also like like sometimes I listen to this before stream. Like this is literally a stream song that we cannot play anymore because I don't know what the copyright rules are, but I wish we could have played this on stream, because this song is just like fucking wild, man, and I adore it. I fucking adore it. If you see this with Twitch chat, it's insane. I can't play this because like copyright. But if you've ever like seen this on Twitch, or you know what this song is like basically like you can like read the song if you want to. Like you can read the beats, you can like, oh man, this is fantastic. But like, yeah. What else? Oh man. This song went full meme. Oh, dude, like you gotta watch some like Twitch replays. What was this thing again? This one is also pretty good. Like, so sometimes I'll just go into like weird remixes. So like the Astronomist. That, oh man, this one is great as well, dude. So yeah, like right now it's like a lot of internet stuff, which like honestly, like it varies wildly. Boy, like dude, this thing is great. But like that's currently what I'm in. Otherwise, like I mean, Joji has like a lot of good stuff. I mean, Slow Dancing in the Dark, Run, Will He? Oh man, like I mean, I think Slow Dancing in the Dark is like probably my favorite of Jody. I mean, like Run is still nice, but like the music has kind of changed a little bit, which is fine. But like yeah, like that's the sort of stuff. But yeah, no word of a lie, I fell down a 100+ video rabbit hole where people sing apple bottom jeans in the style of, well, every other song that exists. There's Beatles, Beastie Boys. What the fuck? Oh man. So I'm guessing you're fond of me. I mean, like the thing is, like a lot of my time is spent right now around like the internet, so like a lot of my stuff comes around from this. There's also like more standard stuff. Like I used to listen like to a lot of like, what is it, like of course like Michael Jackson, Prince, like Queen. I used to listen to that like before, and I still think that's really cool. But like I've listened to that for like a long time. Papa Franco is amazing. I really miss the time where he used to post. But yeah, also, is there like something weird? What the fuck? There's something weird over here. There we go. It's gone now. Oh yeah, SoundCloud is so tasty. Jody songs don't suit my vibe that much. We all know that Bohemian Rhapsody is a great song. But yeah, like it changes all the time. And like honestly, like I do have like a hard time like finding music sort of thing, in the sense of like I stumble upon things. It's not like I go looking for like a specific genre. Like oh my god, like what was oh man, Flamingos, like let's see, what was Flamingos? Like this is the fucking Cole era. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. Flamingos is right here. It's like Cole used to use that a lot with like with his in his music, and like honestly, like that reminds me of a really cool era. So yeah, that like it goes wildly. But like, what do you guys listen to? Like, what are kind of like songs that you guys listen to? Cause yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. Spinner, someone asked me for like what kind of music I listen to. And honestly, it goes in many different directions. There was also like a time I listened to Post Malone. I listened to basically anything I like, dude. I mean, at least like give it an attempt. But yeah, it's like the reason like I don't really go into it because it changes so much, and it's like it's so, yeah. I'll probably be like an hour from now, I'll be like, oh man, I should have mentioned that. So yeah. Let me see. I could link my favorites playlist on Spotify if you want to. Yeah, dude, throw it in the music chat. We do we block links here or not? We do. You can throw it in Discord though. So like I'll show the Discord right here, and I can click on that. Hold on, but I can do that. So like right here, this is like. Oh, I don't need to sign in. That's all right. I'll just be like logged out. I'll just be anonymous, bro. But yeah, like you can throw it right in here. Hold on. Right down there. Just throw it here in music. And like I can open up. I can't listen to it on stream because of obvious reasons. But yeah, like right here, that's also where, oh my god, Apple Bottom G's Michael Jackson rare ballad version. Alright, you won't be able to hear anything of this, but I will. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this pixel? Dude, this is insane. Guys, just go to Discord, listen to this. This sounds really good. Wow. Wow, this is great. So like you guys can't hear this obviously. Like we're playing something else in the background. But like I would really recommend like go and look this up. Original apple bottom jeans Michael Jackson. This is crazy. Like this is like an amazing shitpost, but like it's like oh man. Like he also sounds good. Oh man. Apple bottom jeans by Danzig full version. Man. Yeah, you'd love this shit on SoundCloud. Oh wow. Oh my god. Pixel, what kind of like rabbit hole you're setting me down to? These are just like old songs. Oh man, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So yeah, let's see. Are you mine? Alright. That's what's in here. This is no apple bottom jeans, that's it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Dude, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Like seriously. Villager, like that's probably something I'll throw into my my workout playlist. Like that's really nice. Oh my god, more apple bottom jeans. Oh boy. That's interesting. Dude, this feels like, you know, it's like literally building to something epic. Well, let's see. What is this? You Rock My World, edit. What the fuck? I've never heard this. Oh, a mashup, dude. I love these mashups. Wow. Dude, I like that. I like that. I like that. Skip to the one by Mind in the Box. I love 64. Can I... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Yep. I mean, it makes no sense because y'all can listen to what I'm listening to. Hopefully you guys can't hear. Because if you can't hear it, then that's a big bit of a problem. Oh my god, the apple bottom jeans. Mype is definitely an artist I'd recommend. I'll check out more of their stuff. Like this is the way I run into shit. This is the way I run into shit. Like there's like one song which I think is just like still amazing. Hold on. Nah, let's not go there. Matt Robots apple bottom, dude. How many do you have? That is crazy. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh man, oh man. And then this one. A solid 80. Wow, dude. How did you... Oh my god. Like, how did you summon it? Did someone recommend this to you? Did someone recommend you to like check it out, or was it like literally you just like it rolled into your recommended and all of a sudden I was like, yeah. And that's just Apple LMG. Oh my god. You'll see what I mean. A bit of everything though, because the genres in there flip-flop all over the place. My other memes, oh god. Dude, I love these mashups. Like recently I shared some really cool mashups on Twitter. There's like this amazing playlist. Dude, I keep going back here, fuck it. There's this amazing playlist of songs which are just like, it's called Songs That Slap, but really shouldn't. And like, honestly, this playlist is pretty damn cool. Songs that slap, but really shouldn't. Some of my favorites here, let's see. Oh, this one is pretty damn cool. Party Rock Apple, like, this one goes just pretty nicely. Mr. Krabs Rave, let's see, was this the one which I will screw? This one was like, okay, this is where I discovered the Astronomia, which is really nice. Which one? Like, I discovered like there's just a bunch of here, like the classic, dude. This is fucking 2016 YouTube, and I miss it so much. But yeah. So yeah, like there's just so many really cool songs here. It's just so nice. So yeah. Anyway, like, it's really weird to do like a music stream when like I can't even like share any of this. Like, you guys can't listen to it. It's like fucking weird. Let's see. I've only one way to count all my memes. That's to click open in all tabs on the folder they're in, and I'm sure Firefox would crash. At last count months back, it was over 1,000. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh boy, do I have one to listen to for you? Oh man, oh man, oh man. What you got? Oh, I'm the train conductor. Dude, I hope you guys are in Discord, Discord if you're not, so you can listen to this too. Because otherwise this makes no sense. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh yeah. Oh man! Dude, fuck yeah. Dude, I like that. I fucking like that. That is so cool. It slaps and it has no right to... Dude, this shit just makes me wish that, like, you know, companies weren't all this, like, stuck up about, like, what songs you played on stream. Because otherwise, dude, I would make, like... Remember when song requests was still a thing? Dude, like, that shit was amazing. Oh man, like, seriously. The time when on Twitch you could literally play anything at all was so crazy. It was so against, like, the whole Cybrid theory. What the fuck? Okay. We're going there. Gangnam Park. What the fuck? Gangnam Cut. With Gangnam, what the fuck is this? Is this song just slapped together with? Is this Gangnam Style? What? What the fuck? Are these all? The entire not slap. Hold on. What the fuck? Dude, it's Gangnam Style, like old... No. No fucking... No! Lovingly spliced in an expert manner with visible passion. Dude, I call this like... It slap because it slaps. What the fuck? No way! Fuck, why are your no results found, dude? What the frick? This is crazy. Man, I wish y'all could hear this. But yeah, like, go to the Discord. This is crazy. This is fucking dude. What the fuck? Beats to be sus to. Oh man, I was actually hit by one of these like fucking like Among Us beats that like that like copy like because it copy claimed itself on YouTube, like it also copy claimed like some sound effects of the actual Among Us. Oh man, what does treble have here? Feels like we're only go backwards. Oh man, dude, this has got a really that's got a really nice style to it. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. It actually reminds me. Hold on. Dude, like, this is shit I would love to fucking... Speaking of sus beat... Wow, this is... Wait, is that for real? Dude, that fucking sounds like Among Us. Did you guys hear about the hit game Among Us? Hold on, I should, like, actually, like, play some music in the background, so, like... There's actually, like, some music going on here. Dude, this is just actually... What the fuck? Alright. Wouldn't surprise me if it was Among Us. Oh, man. But yeah, there's so much good shit. And, like, honestly, I wish that there was some way in which we could listen to this stuff. Like, honestly... I would love to like share this around. Like, I love the song request feature on like Twitch a long time ago when copyright wasn't that big a worry about Twitch streamers. Right now, it is a worry, and I don't really want to like get on the wrong side of it. That's why I make sure that every single thing that you listen to right now is Creative Commons. As long as I have a partner manager, I'm not gonna be like doing reviews that much. I don't think we got like in trouble for watching the trailer of Battlefield. So we might be able to do that more. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Oh, that was a fucking fun stream, man. I really fucking enjoyed that. Massive has song request working by streaming the music from a separate site. But like, does he stream it to his stream? Or does he stream it to, like, does he do a Joey thing where like he Joey's the thing into a Joey? Basically the way Joey's is like he takes... Joey's been streamed, by the way. I've missed every single one of his streams. I have seen in Gilded. He streamed at least 2 times. But Joey has Joey'd in such a way that he has a bot set up, which like if you can connect to the bot so you can listen to music via the bot site or via the bot itself, so it's not on stream, but you can like listen to... I don't know if he still uses it because it's been a while since I've seen his stream. Basically, like he did it before the copyright thing became a thing. But yeah, NASA does a separate stream thing as well. Okay. Yeah, like I just like it to be baked in because Twitch also has this thing where like it's separate, but like I also feel it's like if something is like he has experienced my presence, oh boy. I feel if something is like restricted by law, if you find ways to subvert it, in the end, like you're still breaking the law in a way, and like I'm not necessarily against breaking the law in like ways. However, like when it comes to like a business, if you want to run this as a business, or if you want to run this in like a continuous sense, like we've seen like creators like the size of like Leafy and Dr. Disrespect just be fucking struck down without any warning. And I don't want it to happen at some certain point in time that they just come around and be like, oh, you used a weird thing that actually used copyrighted songs and you have recorded material that we're gonna take down your channel. I don't really want that. I'm not really down for that. So I like to drive the crazy songs to streamers' ears and behold their reaction. It's so good. I love how Michel has a mess of wires and keyboards and mice on his deck. Yeah, like the thing is like this right here controls the laptop over there. Then I have like this thing right here which controls the streaming PC over there. But yeah, to be fair, Leafy was stricken a few more times than copyright. If I recall correctly, Leafy wasn't struck with anything until they just took his channel down, and after the fact they were like, oh, let's go strike this dude. And to be honest, like, I was never a fan of Leafy to begin with. I wasn't really the type of guy that, like, watched his content and was like, oh, hell yeah, go make fun of, like, a 13-year-old kid. However, when he did come back, I did think it was, like, kind of sad to see his channel being struck down. Because the thing is that, like, I liked when he came back that it was something that YouTube wasn't anymore. And I like that. Because the thing is that, like, I don't like this thing where, like, YouTube Rewind is, like, gone. Where, like, this entire thing is like, oh, man, it's gotta be, like, super family-friendly and shit. Like, I really like when like you just go back, like they go back to the good old days of the internet where people can just like be themselves. And like I'm not a big fan of these YouTube channels which are like super highly produced, where they're like, oh man, we're just gonna start out with a highly like no copyright streams, boom, 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 boom. And yeah, it's like you have like this no copyright vlog music sort of thing. It's like this standard like well lit room. It's like so like it's so fucking like cliche. It's so like boring. It's like, dude, the fact that they deleted like the Cake trilogy from YouTube, that makes me sad. So like when Levy came back, and like I kind of like that. I was like, yeah, dude, you know, I don't like your videos, but I like the fact that you are here making videos because it is kind of different than what's out there, and it gives people something to talk about. And then literally like YouTube just fucking bans them. I'm like, oh man. Same with like Drama Alert. I really don't like Drama Alert. Like, it's really not something that I like. But the fact that it's around, I can appreciate that, because it's like something strange. And it's something that is part of the internet, like the way that people just like dogpile drama and shit. It's like, yeah, that is the internet. It's like, I'd rather have the internet around than like pretend it's not there. So, okay, we going back to Skype, okay? Oh man, stream on Discord. Yeah, well, I could do that, but you know, that's why I have a music tab, so you can just throw it in Discord there. Yeah. Anyway, some cool things to look forward to. New games we're gonna be playing. I'm actually kind of like looking forward to like what's gonna be coming out soon. I think there's gonna be a lot of games coming out soon that we're gonna be able to play. I'm working on a new video which includes the computer is gonna be built, which will like have a lot of new things where we're gonna be able to do more stuff. And yeah, like I'm just super excited. I'm really enjoying streaming. I'm glad to be back. Next stream is literally gonna be tomorrow, so don't worry about it. It's literally gonna be tomorrow. I'm not gonna take 21 days off anymore. There's no vacations coming back, so yeah. Also, Dawn of War playthrough. I could do that, yep. Me and Theme have not forgotten. I have installed it. I haven't installed. I'm looking for the right time to do it. But like the last few weeks, I've basically been pretty much a lot of like I've done a bit of vacation. I've done a bit of like yeah, slave speedrun any percent win. Oh man. But yeah, so like the last few weeks have been like a little bit less content, but there's gonna be new things coming up. We're moving into the new season, the 2021 to 2022 season. It's starting right now, and I hope you are excited for it. That said, like I mean, yeah, hold on. Can we do something we haven't done in a long ass fucking time, like do a raid or something? Because I haven't done that in such a long time. Let's see. We'll be streaming, we'll be streaming, we'll be streaming, we'll be streaming. So, let me take a look. Let me take a look at we streaming. Because, like, honestly, like, the thing is like, the thing that I find with hosts is that, like, I don't know, how do you guys feel about, like, hosts and raids? Because, like, the thing which I find when it comes to, like, hosts and raids is that, on the one hand, I like it, but on the other hand, I don't. It's like, I really like when I'm able to, you know, host someone and we go over and it's like, whoa, we have a great time. However, I always stream for as long as I can. Like the moment that I stop the stream, I basically go to bed or like go and like need to take care of something, because basically like the thing is, I have other things to do. And if I had more time, then I would put it into the stream because I really enjoy like having the conversations that we have. So it's kind of like weird. Like, whenever I host someone, it's not like I can talk to them, because I'll always be like, hey, here's a host, goodbye, that's it. And then, like, most of the time what happens is that, whenever, thank you, Rab, appreciate it, is that, like, whenever I go and, like, host someone, it's, like, a lot, like, for me, like, whenever, like, I'm watching a stream and they host someone, it's a time for me to leave, which I get, because, like, you know, you need to be on with your day, too. So, it's like, yeah, whenever we were doing one single game, it made sense, because, like, we knew that, like, oh, yeah, everyone likes Warframe, so we go and host someone while I'm not playing Warframe, it probably makes sense, or something. Now I don't know yet. So, Samisha's a very busy person. He needs to keep his eyes on the stock market all the time. I'm actually not into stocks. I think it's fun to like follow them, but like not be invested in it. So like I can go and watch GME rise and fall and I don't care. I can just like laugh at the people that are like losing money, because I'm not losing money. But yeah, what else was I thinking about? I don't know. But yeah, like also like I've been hosting like so many times. Like over my career, I've probably hosted like I hosted so many people, and like they say you gotta host because some people host you back. That shit don't happen, man. So yeah. When do we get the Ryzen Threadripper Asus phone? Oh man, I'm kind of burnt out with Twitch right now. What's burning out with Twitch, Jen? Because like honestly, I have these moods. Like I kind of have these mood swings too between Twitch, like Twitch, YouTube. Sometimes I really like Twitch. Sometimes I absolutely hate it. Sometimes I like YouTube. Sometimes I absolutely hate it. Most raids don't expect the raiders to stick around in the raidees case and raise these shit, because if they should stick around, there wouldn't be stopping their stream and there would be no raid. Don't worry about the instant goodbye. It's inherently the norm. I mean, like right now, I just need to pee real badly. So I'm like, I don't know if I can even say like, hey, I'm dropping in and goodbye. So I don't know. But yeah, what's burning you out of Twitch, Jen? Host could be a good workaround. Well, like the thing is, like I don't know. Maybe we should try. Maybe we should try with someone who we've never like been to. Cause like I recently asked around. Actually, you know what? Let's give you guys a choice. Right now we have streaming either Gridark right here doing Beat Saber, who like we know rather well, or we have Sheepy right here, who like I've actually watched like only a little bit of a stream. He's doing like Apex, and like I heard from him. I heard about him from Jiso, because like I'm looking for some Apex streamers, because one of the things which I want to do. One of the things which I want to do is like I want to see if I can like do some cool things with like Apex with like the community, like basically like what I've done with Warframe. Like I did some pretty crazy events with them. And I kind of want to see if I can do that with Apex, because I'm really enjoying the game, but like I barely know any creators in them. Like I barely know anyone that makes Apex like content and stuff, and I think it would be really cool if we could do like some big ass tournament or shit. Like that would seem pretty cool. But before that, like I need to know like who's out there, so I could kind of like see what this thing is going on about. So yeah. But yeah, Jen says, because when you go on Twitch to watch someone popular, there's no actual conversation with broadcasted, understandable, but it feels like you're in an Xbox Live party with 7,000 people in. Dude, oh my god, like I fucking hate that too. Like the thing which I find so sad with Twitch is that like to me the core of Twitch is like the conversation we're having, right? Like I love being able to reach out and just like go back and forth, because like the thing that pulled me over with Twitch is that like fuck, I reading speed, is that like I remember watching YouTube, and I remember watching, like, back in the day, I watched Warframe videos a lot, so I watched Mogamu, I watched, like, DK, Rob, like, I watched a lot of big YouTubers for me at the time. And, like, I never was able to speak with them, because, like, they post a video, like, I comment on them, but, like, the comments barely get read. I really hate YouTubers to say, I'm gonna read every single comment and then proceed to not do that. Don't fucking ever say that you're gonna read every single comment and then not do that, because I will unsubscribe that for that. Because, like, I really love, like, the social part of social media. Like, I really love talking to people. Like, actually, like, the thing is that, like, I oftentimes, like, I've recently, like, I said this when it started out, like, whenever I play, like, Apex, I have this thing where I'm like, do I want to invite people? Like, I don't want to bother them. But I kind of really want to invite people, because I really like to have people to play with and people to talk to. It sounds kind of sad. It's not sad, okay? It's not... But, like, I really like talking to people. I'm going to read every comment that I can see. So, like, the thing is that... what is it? Is that when YouTube, you don't have that interaction with, like, the person you watch. And then I came to Twitch, and, like, I remember watching Daniel the Demon. First streamer I ever watched. He was, like, one of the biggest Warframe streamers at the time. And I said hi to him, and he said hi back, and then, like, we went back and forth. And, like, the next time I joined the stream, he remembered who I was, and that just blew my mind. Here was someone I could watch, I could see play, like, the game that I liked, and then actually, like, have a conversation with them, and actually, like, have a conversation where, like, the next time he knew who I was, and we could, like, have a real back and forth, and I fucking love that. Because I hated this shit, where, like, I would go to YouTube videos, put a comment underneath, and, like, nothing would, like, no one would read it, for all I knew. So, that's what I loved about it. That's when I got into it. I was like, fuck, I want to do more of this. But then, like, I go to the big streams, and it's like, no one gives a fuck. It's like, they just stream, and it's just like, they just sit like this. And, like, the chat just goes wild with random emotes and random spam. And it's like, they don't even try. And it's like, honestly, I can get it if you have, like, right now, like, Kid Boga is doing just chatting with 9.5 thousand viewers. Like, 9.5 thousand, that's going very fast. You can't do it. But I've had between 2,000 and 4,000 people in, like, watching my stream during the front page of like the Twitch events, during the like Warframe raids. I've had, like, during, like, the drops period, I've had big numbers of people in my chat, and you can do it. You can fucking do it. The thing is, you can't like play high level play. But a lot of times, like, not all streamers are high level play streamers. A lot of them are also just like fun streamers. And like, you can do it. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy being able to just like, you know, like read everything and be like, okay, so like, you know, like the thing which I love, the thing which I absolutely love is like whenever someone comes in, it's like, okay, so where, like in Warframe, I would ask like, where are you, where are you guys from? Where are you guys from, and what, like, what's your mastering and how long have you been playing Warframe? And we'd just go fast, we'd go so fast and be like, oh, you're coming from there and there and there and there. It would be so cool to like see where people are coming from and just like have this interaction. I love that. But then like you just see people like, fuck, I remember when we hosted during the drafts period, like with Warframe, I remember I got like a decent size, I think like 400 or 500 people watching, and then Sinistern just started streaming because he wanted to get to Warframe partner as a joke. So like I remember hosting him. Yeah, you guys probably still remember that if you were around for that. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna host him to see if we can get him to up to 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 followers, so we can like get him to like join the Warframe partner program as a meme. Like that would be wonderful. And I hosted him, and like I think like he was like, oh please like come on Discord because like I really can't do this because he was super new to streaming. And like we streamed for like half an hour together, and then I was like, oh well, let's go rate someone because like you know, a new streamer with like 500, 300 people is like really tough. So we decided to hand it over to Professor Broman, who was like a big streamer at the time, a really big streamer that joined the Warframe directory as like some sort of program with DE. Really big partner streamer. We rated them with like 200, 150 to 200 people, and it was like nothing, no notification, no like, oh hey, thanks for it. I'm like, dude, this is like a big like I would call it like every fucking raid. Even if like Blaze hosts me like at the start of stream for like 1 viewer, I fucking appreciate that shit. Because it's someone that goes out of the way to like do a little interaction to you. I fucking like that. So like I really hate that like the core of Twitch, the interaction, is like just completely forgotten the moment it gets bigger. And it's like, it's so sad. But like the entire thing about like Twitch is, or like Twitch and YouTube in a sense, is like, it's so sad that like this shit is like social media, but it's so anti-social because like the socialness becomes work. And because of that, like I'm on the one hand glad that I am no longer in the Warframe spheres, because like what we had in the Warframe spheres was that like there was so much interpersonal drama because people would like because like who you're friends with really matters with like within the stream space. But like that shit is garbage because like, you know, like you can't have friendship because it's like good for business. And like I really hated that, where people would just be friends because it was good for business, or like be engaging because it was good for business. Fuck that. I'm really glad I don't have that. That said, it's like kind of I felt the same with this other stream named Mactix. Do you still watch him, Jen? Because like there was something that blew my mind with Mactix, but I don't know. I don't know if I should talk about that because like I don't really want to talk shit. Like I don't want to talk about other people. So yeah, let me catch up with chat because now I've been ignoring chat. Now all you guys are on unsubscribe. Oh boy. But yeah, host could be a good workaround since you don't need them to stick around. Because whenever you go to Twitch and watch on my pop, yeah, let's see, small, yeah, definitely, that's just me, so I digress. Smaller streamers for the win. Like, I agree with that too. I love when small channels make top quality content and actually speak to their viewers in the comments. I mean, like, I don't get when people don't do that, because that is literally the thing that, like, Twitch is about. Yeah, Twitch and YouTube cater to different kinds of media consumption. God, yeah, those big streamers I have strong words. I mean, feel free to use them. That's honestly why I don't give a damn in talking to popular streamers that much. Same, I much prefer small to moderate sized streamers that I can chat to. Chat interaction is among the topmost reasons I'm around in Sandy Pants streams. Even though I've been steadily cooling on the actual games involved, Warframe included, the glorious bastard will scroll up like half of the full chat log of his own accord, expressly to keep the chat interaction at maximum, and in a community that is intentionally handcrafted to encourage conversation in the paragraph spam variety. That's even more impressive than it sounds. Top tier. Honestly, like, the thing that I really enjoy, and like this is something that just blew my mind. I really have you guys to thank for it. Like, thank you so much for like sticking around after Warframe, because like that was something which like everyone was scared of when they left Warframe. It's like, oh, everyone's gonna leave you, no one's gonna watch you after you quit Warframe. And like the thing is, like, I've been pretty done with Warframe, and not in the same sense. Like, Warframe quite done did me dirty in a sense, and like whether it was intentional or not, like there was a level of trust that I had with Warframe personally, which they pretty much used to their advantage, and they never came back to it. And, like, even afterwards, when I was like, hey, what happened, I do feel like pretty much like personally like betrayed, and like it hurt me quite badly, they've never come around and like apologized or like explain anything. They were just like, no, we would never do such a thing. And like it's really annoying when like you're working with people, or like you've worked with people and you've like met them personally, and like they seem to be invested moods, but whenever it suits them, like they'll just like use you. And like that shit just like hurts me in a sense where it's like, hey, every single time I do play that game, like I do like I'm constantly reminded of like pretty much the time like I felt like abandoned by everyone, which let's not go into that because that would be ruining the mood. I don't want to do that. But yeah, like it just like because of that, like I don't really enjoy it, playing it very much. Also, like the thing with Warframe is at the same time a lot of my like the friends that I used to play with, like they haven't played in months or years, and at the same time Warframe, like the content direction, I just don't like it. It's like the new war, they've been teasing that for fucking ever, and like they're just kind of like stopped. They just kind of like stopped progressing. They're just doing all sorts of other things. Like I know that like right now they're probably doing some crazy cool thing which I don't know about, but it's just taking too long for me, and I've moved on to other things. So, but the thing which I really enjoy is that right now we can sit here for 2.5 hours and we can just chat. And we can just sit here and there's no gameplay. There's no like interesting thing. I remember the time when I was like, if I don't play Warframe, if I don't play this game, no one will like what I see. And like everyone was like reinforcing that. You always gotta play the game. You always gotta like throw out prime giveaways. You always gotta do things because otherwise people won't watch you. Now we just sit here in this fucking room and we just talk about random shit, and like it's fun. And I really enjoy that. I really fucking enjoy that shit. And the thing which I also so much enjoy about it, especially when people just ramble on about random different things, is like we go from like all sorts of way like weird and crazy topics to like I don't know what the stream is gonna be. I didn't know when I started streaming that the stream was gonna be about hyena dicks. I didn't know the stream was gonna be about the lifespan of a mayfly. You guys are teaching me shit. I love that. I love that we like go over different things. So yeah, my name is over 1,000 viewers. Anyway past that, you're nothing but a podcast to my day or I did. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, I don't know, like, how I would keep it up if, like, the stream grew insanely big, but I would always want to find a way to, like, keep it up. There's one streamer who I would watch, I would talk back a lot when he had 40 plus viewers. Nowadays, even though he has 400 plus, so the donations get the attentions. I haven't watched him in a while due to it, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I mean, like, I can understand when people, like, have so many, like, lines that, like, you can't, like, catch up. That like you will prioritize donations because those are people that actually put money down. At the same time, like I will always find it weird, like if you put donations down, it's like you know, it's like I wish I had a bigger merch line so you can buy something, but like hey, you know, if you put money down, the least I can do is read your message. But I would always like try to like catch up with chat. Like I mean, like I remember like I would have those like 3,000 or 4,000 people in chat. Like it would still be rough. It would be rough to like keep up, and like I would not catch every message, but I would try and like catch most of them. That's the curse of being a good streamer. You aren't the only one enjoying let's see, that's the curse of being a good streamer, I guess. You aren't the only one enjoying the content. I haven't watched him in a while, which is a shame, I guess. Yeah, said streamer in my case did say that something he was worried about with getting bigger. Happy he's doing well. Doing like actually, like if you want to like share his link, like I would love to check him out if he's like still doing good. We weren't given attention for longer than 30 seconds. Block reported and unsubbed. I know. What did Mac do? Because I haven't watched him in a while. Well, like he hasn't really done like much, but like from what I've seen, like he had like a really explosive growth, and now he seems to be going down a bit. Like I haven't changed this stream in a while, but like there was something that really fucking surprised me, which was that like he started streaming like recently, like or like a year or 2 years ago, which like I've been streaming since like 2016 or something, and he had like at the time I was watching, I think he had like he had 3,000 or 4,000 followers and about like 2,000 subs. I was like, what the fuck? I have never seen anyone do that, which was crazy. Like he had like half his like followers were subs, and I was like, how do you do that with like such a small amount, or like relatively such a small amount of like followers? Because like there were so many people in like the Warframe directory that would do the same amount of followers, but then would have like 4 or 5 subs, and like I thought that was insane. It was like, wow, that was crazy to see. But like good for him. But like now it seems like he's dipped in viewership, but I haven't seen him stream in a long time because like I mean like I'm not that much on Twitch anymore. So yeah, Pixel says, well, yes and no. Keep in mind, popular doesn't actually directly correlate to good. It correlates much more to stronger to broad, aka able to interest to most people. There's a minimum threshold of goodness to achieve broad, but it's not exactly high. I mean, like, the thing is, when it comes to, like, good streamers or, like, popular streamers, the thing is, like, a lot of times, I believe that people are likable. I believe that a lot of people are very fucking likable. Like, but, like, I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now what the big problem is with, like, Twitch and the reason why popular streamers get popular. Alright, let's go here. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so let's go over here on Twitch. And this right here is like pretty much the reason why popular streamers get popular. So like, I like Apex Legends. I think that Apex Legends is a fun game to play, and I would love to like get in touch with more Apex Legends players or streamers, because like I enjoy playing the game, I enjoy streaming the game, but like I would love to, like, you know, what we did with Defton, where we're like, you know, if we lose, we do push-ups, you know, we go back and forth. I love doing that whenever we play with GSA. I think that's fun. But if I'm here, who the hell am I gonna watch? Because like every single stream of this looks the fucking same. Every single stream here is just the game being played with someone in the corner. It's like, whoever, like, actually this guy kind of like interests me, because look at that. He has got like an entire couch or something, but like this is a startup screen. Let me see what he's like. PvPX. C9 PvPX ranked with, it seems he's playing, this is just, again, like this standard layout sort of thing. But like, the thing is, like, it's really tough to like stand out. It's like, I'm sure that a lot of these people right here that you're seeing here are very interesting, are very quite likable. I'm pretty sure that if I would start to watch one of these people and like kind of like do my best to get to know them, I would actually like be like, oh man, like this is quite a fun person. Like this might be, like, one of these people might be like the next Cole that I'll do it on the couch with, because they're so much fun. Like I'll, like, you know, I'll travel to them because like they're so much fun to meet or whatever, you know. And we're just like having a good time. I don't know, like a lot of times I find people really likable, because everyone that I've met when it comes to like content creation, everyone I've met like when it comes to like, I don't know, on conventions and stuff, they're really like people that just like want to go and like have some, like, do something fun with their lives. They're doing something which is interesting, and like most people I will cheer for. But the thing is, like, it's so hard to find them, because like if you go over that list, it's like, how are you gonna find someone and be like, oh yeah, I'll watch you? Because like, how are you gonna choose? So it is really tough to like figure out like who to watch. So, and like even know their history or anything. So it's like, what you find is that a lot of times, like, whenever you have, and this is what I think is the power of advertising, like the reason, like, I'll never watch an advert and be like, I want to get that from the advert. However, if I am on, like, I'm looking for something where I have no knowledge about, I want to buy something in a field that I know nothing about, and I have like 5 products, and one product is like a brand name I sort of recognize, I kind of go for that brand name because I kind of recognize it. So in the same way, it's like, if I were to talk to you about, oh my god, let me see if I can find like a really random person. Or like, if I can find a person who a lot of you, the Roaring Lion. Who here still remembers the Roaring Lion? He used to be like a Warframe streamer from Holland. And the reason I used to, like, I got in touch with him because I was part of the Warframe fan channel program. He was too, and I was like talking to every single one of the Warframe fan channel programs, and he was streaming, he was living in Holland, he was like also running things at servers. It was pretty fun. He was a pretty fun guy. I actually did a podcast with him. But the thing is, like, who knows, like, who of you know about him, and like what his, like, I think he stopped doing streams like a long time ago, but who of you has ever heard of him and knows like what he's about? However, if I were to ask you guys, like, who's PewDiePie? Like, y'all know that PewDiePie does something with games, you know, like you know a little bit about him. You probably also know a little bit about, like, you know, what other people have said about him. Because of that, like, there is this like idea of a person, or just like this hint of like, oh man. So if you see a video or if you see him stream, it's like, well, let me go check him out. And then you find that he's, like most of human beings, quite likable. And then you're like, oh, well, you know, I'll stick around, I'll watch him. And, like, that's the way that these channels grow. And I think that, like, when it comes to, like, being a popular streamer, a lot of things that have to do with just, like, timing, getting things right, and just, like, having this thing where, like, you get to a point where, like, people just, like, kind of, like, recognize the name. It's like, oh, well, I'll check it out. Because a lot of times, like, yeah, you know, it's funny. Yeah, boy, how much I hate streamers with over 2,000 followers. Oh, Aramel, oh man. I'm sorry you hate me. Fair just says, I even managed to get some advice from a big Lego gun builder when I personally asked him some time ago. That's really cool. Wait, did Warframe do something to you specifically? Yes. There, like, I do have a video about it, which, like, is kind of like the end of the Warframe partner program. I'll get into it when I've caught up with chat. And if you're so interested in Pixel, just let me know, like, if you still wanted to hear, if you still want to hear it, because, like, we're 3 hours into stream, I can talk about it. The new war has gotten old. I know, yeah. Rahab says, well, it irks me quite a bit when I see streamers like Michel and other smaller creators who put out a lot of effort into making a community and environment, then you get these big streamers who just get donations from them. Thousands of people in chat, and all they do is, as Michel said, just sit there without saying anything, interacting or otherwise doing anything while just being in front of the camera. It can be quite frustrating. However, I think that the thing is that, there was definitely a time where, like, I could kind of, like, it could kind of get to me a little bit, because, like, obviously, like, you would put a lot of time and effort in something, and you would see, like, people, like, be, like, do way less and, like, get a lot of, like, money thrown at them. I don't say it's, like, sometimes that's been rough. However, the thing is, and this is what I've realized over time, is I'm actually really glad with, like, the way that things went. Of course, it would have been fantastic if I would have actually been able to, like, grow my channel bigger. If we would have, since Warframe, like, actually, like, gained followers to the channel and, like, made the channel bigger and, like, not being, like, in the state that it is. Where it's, like, we have a really cool community, but, like, we don't grow. But the thing is, like, I have learned a lot over time. Because the thing that I find is that all the people that really boomed in the Warframe days that got it to over, like, 100,000 followers or subscribers or anything, like, they basically, like, right now, they don't really do anything much with that anymore, or they've really reduced their upload rate, or they've, like, tried going to anything else, or they're still doing the same thing. And the thing which I found is, like, YouTube and Twitch isn't everything. I really like doing this. I would love to, like, make this something which is, like, halfway my full-time job, but I also want to have a halfway full-time job on the other end, because the thing is, like, I don't want to be dependent on YouTube. I don't want to be dependent on Twitch. I don't want to be dependent on, like, a standard employer. I want to have, like, a wide diversity of things in my life, because, like, the thing is, like, there was a time in which I would do 8 to 10 hour streams every day of Warframe. I'm really glad that I'm over that time, because there's so much more in my life than just streaming and making videos. And that's something which really took a long time to figure out. There are so many things which I've learned over the time of me doing this, and over the time where I failed, where through failing, I actually learned a lot more than what I get through succeeding. Because there was a time in which things were going really well for me. I got a Twitch channel partnered in a week, which is insane by, like, overall Twitch standards. However, the thing is that, like, at that time, I didn't learn anything. And now I've learned a lot, and, like, I learned a lot into, like, how I schedule my day, what are things which I find important in my life, how do I make sure that I get, like I have multiple pillars in my life which get me, like, happiness and support. And you only learn to build that foundation when that gets knocked underneath you, and you're like, fuck, there's nothing here, let me go and work on this. So, in a way, like, you learn a lot. At the same time, like, it's rough sometimes, but, like, honestly, it doesn't really, like, bother me all that much. Most times. There are times where, like, I will be like, what the heck am I doing wrong? But the thing is, like, you can ask that question so many times, and you can, like, I've tried asking so many people around me, but no one knows the answer. No one knows the answer, and, like, that's something that has been, but, like, that's also one of the reasons I reached out to, like, a Twitch stream, because I wanted to, like, find someone that could, like, tell me, like, what the heck am I doing wrong, because, like, it's a business where there's no one to peer you, no one to mentor you, no one that's gonna be like, oh, hey, you know, I know how to do this, or, like, I am, like, one of the big Twitch partners or something, and, like, hey, you know, I see that you really like streaming, I really like streaming, let me show you what I do. No, that doesn't really happen. And that's kind of what I want to try and do with, like, my YouTube channel. I want to, like, part of what I want to do with it, as I kind of want to go into, like, what do I know, or what do I think works, and, like, just make fun videos about it that everyone can understand. So it's kind of like, hey, you know, if you want to do what I do, this is what I do, and I don't know if this is the right way, but, you know, this is what I know. But yeah, anyway, overall, like, I really enjoy this, and, like, I'm fucking blessed with, like, the fact that, like, we can have a 3-hour stream here, and we can just continuously talk about things, and everyone is here to, like, talk, and, like, I love that. I fucking love that. So, the new old war. He quit Warframe, bought a brick throne, and now lives the enlightened lifestyle. If I'm present, penises are guaranteed. Good thing Michel speaks with 2,000 words per minute, so he can catch up with chat really fast. That's why I speak fast, because I want to get to everyone. His stream does get that big. There are ways to keep the community from the past together. From what I've seen, he's doing great. The motherfucking streams with T-Pay. So, like, that's why I think the Discord is really important. Like, and this is also why I've, like, always struggled with things like subs only chat or things like that. I don't want that. I always want people to be able to, like, speak up. But the thing which I do think, like, if the chat gets bigger, like, it's gonna be rough in, like, 5,000 or 6,000 people to, like, find, like, individual chat messages. But that said, like, the thing is like, the same thing here with Apex, right? If I go for here, like which stream am I gonna click on? Because everything looks the goddamn same. But if I were to see here a name all of a sudden that said Rahab or Pixel, I fucking watch that. I fucking click on it because I know you guys. So like that's the thing which I do find when it comes to like, I feel like if the stream were to grow bigger, if we were to have like 5,000 people in chat, I would more easily spot you guys' messages because I like your names just click from like all the years that like I've known you guys. And like I remember very clearly, like we once had a Warframe raid. I remember like Tribal, fucking genius he was, used the fucking retro command, which is like, oh my god, like we had some sort of troll command to like troll retro with, and basically Tribal used that right in the middle of like Warframe raid, and yeah, I just lost it. Oh man. Oh yeah, there gotta be here to swing that sword when there's more heads in the path, am I right? I have no idea what PewDiePie does these days. I think it's a lot of reaction videos. I haven't watched him in a long time. I haven't seen anything wrong happen to Mac, but all I can say is I stopped watching because other people kept talking his chat. I rarely was noticed, and when he was working and becoming partnered, it was giving me a headache every time he kept asking people to sub to him or bringing more people to the stream. I don't give him shade for that. Oh yeah, dude, I agree with that because I remember when you like recommended him to me, I started watching him for a couple of streams, and then he was constantly talking about getting partner, please subscribe, like, and I don't like that. It's like, to me, I feel like partnership is gonna happen or not. Subs are gonna happen or not. Donations are gonna happen or not. I don't want to beg for them because like I remember hosting people that would be like, hey, welcome everyone to the stream. Now please subscribe to me because September so you can get subs for half off. It's like, no, fuck that. Like, it's like if I welcome you to my house, I'm like, hey, can you give me $5? It's like, fuck that, no. Like, it kind of makes it seem as though they're like you're doing Twitch for the money, and like I'm saying make it seem because like I can't like reason with you, like I don't know inside your head, I can't see inside your head, so I don't know whether you're really doing this for the money or you're doing this because you really enjoy it but you need to do this, but whatever. It just makes it seem like the first thing you care about is the money and then the people. I don't want to do that because like the thing is like the stream is always like the stream is always going to be built on people, and like that's the most interesting because money is just money, and I know that money is like really important if you don't have it, but like I've seen so many people that like in Warframe would use various tactics to like grow big, which would discard people but would just throw like giveaways and subscribe for prime access and all that sort of stuff, and they would do good in numbers. But if they were to move anywhere else, they would just fucking lose everyone because no one cared about them as people because you don't engage with people as people. Like this is a thing which I think a lot of like people just get wrong. It's like the people that are watching you are people like you. They're not viewers. They're not people where like, hey, if I give you a prime access, you'll watch me. Hey, if I like, I'll squeeze you out for money. Like they're all people with just an interesting or maybe even more interesting backstory than you have. And it's a fucking like you're fucking blessed that you can speak with them and learn about their lives and learn about what the hell is going on with them. It's so cool. You don't want to just write them off like, hey, can you give me $5? Because like I'd much rather have that you stick around after my host, after like I get hosted, and I learned that like you live somewhere on the earth that's like millions of miles away from me, and they're like, oh man, like yeah, I do this, and I much rather learn about you than I say like, please subscribe to me, and then like you just leave. Like that's so boring. But yeah, failure is a key to success. It's a key factor to success. Anything worth doing will involve a lot of things. So speaking, Michel sounds cursed. I'll only ever put chat and sub only mode to quarantine bots. Well, you definitely spot me due to the sword. The VIP system is a good way. It's a good system in that way. Welcome to the party. I know we didn't mention it's a potluck, but did you bring food? It was funny addressed and he apologized sincerely about it. I mean, like I can get it. Like you might get caught up where it's like we kind of want that partnership because partnership does come with benefits. And I can understand that because like it is nice to have that growth. Like honestly, like I remember there was a time in which Warframe would be like, hey, do you want to be hosted because like it's your turn in the Warframe part of the program. And I had to consider because like to be honest, ever since the start of this year, like the channel follower count has been going down. I don't know why. Like we were doing great with Warframe because like we were constantly doing this one game, then we quit, then it went down, then we had like the Among Us time where it went up, and after that, like after the turn of the year, it just died. Like we've just been going down. I don't know why. I have no fucking clue. And honestly, like it would have been like it would have been a great thing to like get that boost and like I reckon it might be easier to get in touch with people. But then again, I don't know. I really don't know. I've kind of given up on like getting in touch with peers in the sense of like I still want to do it, but I've given up on being so desperate about it. There was a time which I really was fucking desperate to like speak with people that also did Twitch and also did YouTube, because there's pretty much no one around me here that does it. And it's like, it's kind of fun to talk with people like I remember when we did the weekly Warframe show. Like that was fucking fun. We would talk about like, oh, what kind of video do you make and all that sort of stuff. Like just trying to like I was trying to be Joey and like being creative and like in the cinematic like capture stuff, and like I always fucking love doing that. But yeah, like it's just really hard, and I always felt it was because my numbers were low or whatever, but apparently everyone just doesn't really speak with each other, which is sad. That's also why I want to do something cool with Apex, but like see if I can build a community there or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know what we were coming up. I remember popping that command, Travel. You were an absolute fucking king. Rahab says, yeah, if I was to stream, the only way I'd ask for stuff is just to let people know the option is available if they want to. I don't think I'd be doing this as a job. I don't even know what I'd do with it, to be honest. The difference between a viewer and a community member, a number on a profile, or a person in your community. Yep. Because like the thing is, like the thing which I find so interesting is like I've spoken with some people that like really went hard for like the, hey, if you subscribe so much, I'll give you like Prime subs, or like, or I'll give you Prime access for Warframe days, or this or that. Like they would do all these schemes to like get people to follow and grow. And then when they would get into like some drama, like people would just like not believe them, or like people would just like leave them. And it's like, or like, and it's like, dude, like, what do you expect? Like, you're not engaging with them as people. Like, people are not stupid. It's not like, oh man, I gave you a Prime access, so you're gonna watch me right now. No. Like, it really becomes a business transaction. Don't you fucking see this? And that's what you see a lot of times when people do reviews of only one game. They only do reviews and they don't really put in any personality. It's like, I'm just watching a tutorial. If I watch a fucking tutorial, if I watch a review, if I just search for like, oh, a tutorial for this game, I'm not going to watch this person's videos, even though they might be interesting. I'm not going to watch this person's entire gallery of videos, because I just want to know an answer to a question. And that's the same thing. If I'm like subscribing to like get a giveaway, I'm not subscribing to you because I like you. I'm subscribing to you for the giveaway. The moment the giveaway goes away, I'm fucking gone. And that's something which like, a lot of people don't get. So yeah. The good old days. I'm ill. Could I get a free glyph? Oh my god. Yep. That was so sad. Anyways, I appreciate being able to check your streams. Everyone's gotta go now. Take care of it. Have a good evening. Aramil, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll see you around. Might be due to COVID restriction being lifted, but also due to moving away from big platforms like Warframe. Though honestly, I would consider that as a positive thing, not a negative one. I mean, like, I couldn't go back to Warframe anymore, like, full-time. Like, that would just be, like, not great. At the same time, like, also the thing is, I remember like last year I tried like some Warframe streams, like they didn't even reach bigger numbers or anything. So yeah, like it doesn't really matter either way. Taking a slower, more casual approach is the best way to do it. I think that way, regardless of what happens, I won't be disruptive to, but it will offer you opportunities. I mean, like the thing, like some service level things, so some like things where you have been part of is like last year, like some of the things that we discovered were like when we were playing Among Us, like it was fun to have community interaction, but there were some things, some situations that were solely from it. It's like, how do we treat like misgivings in the community? Like what happens when like two people within this community like get upset at each other? Like how does that influence a stream? Like do I speak about that? Do I choose sides? What happens when like, you know, there's a situation where someone feels like they've been attacked, and like what do we do with that? And like how do we make sure that like we like, I love memeing around and I love being able to say whatever the fuck you want, but what do we do when like memeing turns into like people feeling really bad? Like how do we deal with that? And like I'm so glad that we were able to like figure those things out when like we all kind of knew each other, and we were like not 2,000 people like in an active community right now, because like that would have been fucking rough to do it at that point. That would have been like a whole lot of trouble. Like so you're learning a lot of things, which I think is really cool. Yeah, totally. Transactional or transitory. And if your audience, which your potential career depends on, is building something transitory, then oh look, your entire career is just as transitory, and good fucking luck with that. I know. And like that's something which I think is dumb. That's something which I think is like really, really fucking stupid. Like I don't know, like I've never liked like it's never felt right to me to do something like to do certain things. Like there have been times, like for example, like I've had someone come up to me like, hey, do you want to be Twitch partner? Like I have people come up to me and offered me to like host me up to Twitch partner, and like there have been times where I have like fucking torn my hair out of my head, where it's like, fuck, why the fuck did I say no to that? Because I just instantly said no. I was like, no, that's not something I'm gonna fucking do. That's stupid. But at the same time, I have seen people like using like fucking instant save methods to like get big, and like they're out there now streaming to 200 people, and like the thing is like there was a bit of it like we'll get to that with a Warframe Story. Like, let me catch up with chat and then I'll give more things here. Yeah, exclamation mark glyph, exclamation mark plat. What if Michel becomes a full-time Minecraft gamer? Oh man, Minecraft is fun though. Minecraft is fun, but like, yeah, we'll do it sometimes. Yeah, clearing up those issues is clearly a good sign for building a healthy community. That's why you buy humans to act as your mods. What else do you think you need all these donations for? Brazilian hookers? Oh boy. Okay, so let's do the quick recap for the Warframe. Like, does anyone here know already like the Warframe story? Because like I think Treble knows. I think Rahab may know. Like I've talked about it in like the Warframe partner program video. But like yeah. So like I've talked about it. Like I think last year or so started talking about it 2 years ago, like 2019. The shit happened. 2019 or 2020, maybe 2020. Like it happened in 2018, but like I never wanted to talk about anything because I hated drama and I was afraid that if I were to, I'm pretty sure you gave a therapy stream over. Yep, I fucking did. Those were the fucking therapy streams. So like I don't know if they're good because like I'm always afraid that like if I talk about like things that aren't positive, you guys will be like, oh man, he's just putting his issues onto us. But at the same time, I also know that like if I always portray like a positive thing, I'm always happy, woo! That might be like, wow, he's always happy. Like my life is not always happy. Like, wow, that's kind of like maybe my life sucks. Like no, my life sucks too sometimes. Everyone's life sucks sometimes. So anyway, where do we start with? Oh yeah, so let's start out with the bridge that we ended up with, like the 200 street. Like I've seen some people like gain a lot of like following and like gain a lot of traction with some really shady ways. Some things that I think are pretty despicable, pretty deplorable. But they went ahead and did it, and they streamed to 200 people now. They're partnered, they streamed to like a big amount of people now. And honestly, like, as I said, a lot of times these tactics will lead at the end that like things go bad. And like I've always believed that. I've always believed that if I just do things in the way that I truly, honestly believe is the right way to do, that ultimately it will pay off. However, that's ultimately. And between then and ultimately, what you find is that like there's this period of time where like this person may be earning probably between $1,000 to $1,500 a day in a like drops period because they got 1,500 subs in a single stream because it's a fucking Warframe drops time, and it's like, Jesus fuck, I'm earning less than $1 a day. What the heck am I doing wrong? You know, like those are times like they're like basically like I've always like tried to build my way from like what would be the most possible good I could do. So like when I got into like streaming, or like when I got into YouTube, like the first thing that I wanted to do was find other people around me, because I'm very much a people person. I get a lot of energy about having other people around me. I recently posted on Twitter that like a lot of my motivation comes from like when I have peers where like I can show things to, or like I can engage with. It's like, oh man, you made something so cool, and like I can try and create it. So like I like having people around me. So that's what I wanted to do. It's like first I tried to find the Warframe forums and all that sort of stuff, and then I got into the Warframe fan channel community, and I was like, fuck, there's no real community going on here. Let me see if I can create something. So like that was the first thing I was focusing on, like how can I make this entire thing bigger, and then like I'll focus on myself later. But like let's go and see if we can like make this entire situation better. So like that's kind of like what I was focused on. Like that's where a lot of my efforts went when I do say that I have a Twitch partner channel. Like Warframe fan channels is over 1 point something, like it has over 1 million views. It's like over 10,000 followers. It's Twitch partnered like super fast, because like all of a sudden went from 0 to like 3,000 followers within like 2 days. And like honestly, like that's a channel which is like pretty impressive if you look at like how quickly that grew. But it's not my channel, because it's just something which, yes, technically I own that channel, but it's something which like just happened to be created because I created the thing which I just loved the most. I loved watching streamers, I loved playing Warframe, and I loved having like people all together and meeting new people, and I was like, fuck, what if we could create some sort of like event where everyone is at, and like we invite all the streamers that like I watch, and like all the streamers from the community, like everyone, like just, you know, we just have a good old time. And like that's how that happened. We did the like extra life thing. We did 4 of these streams. It was fucking fantastic. It was like everything that I ever loved combined. I was like, literally, you would come into the Discord the first time, and people would just be like freaking out, like, dude, oh my god, I watch all your videos. Oh, I did, dude, you do lore stuff too? No way! What the fuck? We should collab together. Oh man, it was so much fun. Like I would stay up like all night for these events because every single time you have people join into these streams, like they would always just have been creating by themselves. They would never know anyone else. Like they'd join in and be like, what the fuck? And like I love watching them too because it was such a community where like, you know, you'd be watching these streams and everyone just be like kind of sticking around. People be moving in, people moving out, going to bed, coming back in. It's like, hey, what's up? Welcome back. You just woke up, sort of thing. And they would have like old like streamers would have 2 hours and just like put on their best and be like every single time you'd find someone new and be like amazing. I love that. I fucking loved it. So I was doing that, and at that time I felt like everything was going very smooth, very fantastic. I was like feeling really great. I also had people around me like Rob and Bogamu that like I really got like close to. I had people then come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, you did so well! You like situated yourself right between like the biggest creators in the Warframe community." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like these are people I just care about as people. I just like being around them. I don't care about sub numbers, and like seriously, I would never even dream of using them for sub numbers because like I've never done like any collaborations with them. The most I've done, like the only thing I've ever done with Rob was like have him on a podcast after like years that we had been friends." And I don't think I've ever like really done a collaborative thing with Mogamu other than like I would ask him for like when we would do like the Warframe fan channel parts, but not for my own personal channel because I just enjoyed them. I just enjoyed having them around as people. So like I would like at that time, like even though it may have seemed like I was doing great, I've never really earned much from YouTube or Twitch. It's never been something that could be sustainable. Well, in the meantime, you would always have these channels that would like grow up, pop up, and like someone I used to like work with, like they used this entire thing of like a big event to like grow themselves to partner and like get paid. And that's fine if you want to do that. But like at that point in time, like I was really happy though that I knew people, like, and that I was like things were coming true, my dreams were coming true. But like it wasn't something where I was like, fuck, this is not something that's gonna like lead me to sustain myself. I am not like I still have 200 subscribers on YouTube, and it's like that's rough if you want to like move forward. Before that, let me catch up with chat real quickly. But yeah, let's just like long story short, I always really enjoyed like I started creating these events and shit because I really enjoyed being around people. I was like, fuck it. Let's just go and like, if we can make the seas raise, like it will raise all ships or something, and like, I will come later. And like, because of that, like, even though like at the time in Warframe, it seemed like I was doing great, I'd never actually earned anything. So let me see. Pixel says, it's not dumb, it's just short-sighted, and that's the, oh wait, hold on. Rap says, I'd rather you talk about it because it's a matter of your health. Plus, I've had more than enough experience in handling drama from IRL crap. Better to have a few serious moments that we can enjoy, improve circumstance, rather than dealing with a problem snowballing. Yeah, well, like, that's always, like, my consideration, because, seriously, after what I'm about to tell, there would 100% be streams where I would have to smile the tears away. And that'd be that when I could turn on the camera and could cry outside the stream or cry myself to sleep. But like I wondered because but like the thing is like I wondered about it. I wondered about this extensively. Like, do I share this with the people that watch me? But like the thing is like, first of all, I come out here to listen to you to like be here for you, like entertain you, but also like listen to you. Like I'm always ready to like, hey, if something's going on, let me know what's going on. So like I open myself up and I'm like, hey, if you have something that you want to share, if it's good news or bad news, I'm always open to listen to it. And that's something which I voluntarily do. And what I've learned from that is that like there's so many cool things that you guys do, but there's also so many tough things that you guys go through, which are like seriously tough things. And like honestly, I find it so freaking commendable, especially from people that have been around here on the stream for such a long time, to learn what kind of like insane things you guys have gone through. Which like if I like when I heard about that, I was like at the time I was like it just blew me away. Where I was like, wow. This is so rough. Like, I wish there was something I can do to help. But, like, I barely have any resources myself, but, like, I wish I could, like, be there to, like, help you because it's so, like, some people have gone through some really rough things. But the fact that they've just been able to, like, bounce out of it, like, really, like, get through it. And these times have been rough, but, like, seeing people, like, overcome their difficulties and, like, overcome their really, like, tough things that they've had to do has been, like, really, really cool to see. But that made me acutely aware that everyone has their troubles. Everyone has the things that they're going through. So, like, if you're going through something really rough in your life, like, I can voluntarily say like, hey, you know, what's going on? If there's something bad, like, just tell me, because like I can voluntarily open myself up to it. But like, what if like if I just start talking about the shit that's happening to me, if I dump that on you, like you're not here to say like, yeah, I want to listen to that. Most likely, a lot of times, if you have like shit that you're dealing with, you come to Twitch, you come to YouTube just to like relax for a moment. You want to like get your mind of it. So like, if you already have so much shit to deal with that you want to listen to, like that you want to like get out of this shit, then like, who am I to like come around and be like, yo, hey, let me tell you about like all the shit that I'm going for, dump my shit on you. Like, I never felt like I had a right to that, because that just felt like fucking mean to do. If someone were to like be open to it, be like, yeah, I want to, like, that's a voluntary thing. But with Twitch, because you have the thing where I'm talking to you, you guys are chatting, but you're all chatting, like some people like chat a lot, but some people like chat like way less, and like there's delay in the chat. Like, it's different. It is different. Like, I have a bigger say in what goes on in the stream because it's my stream and because of the way it's set up. And because I always felt it was unfair. Like, I would always have to be entertaining. So like, that's the consideration that I made, which I felt that it would be right to like not necessarily share it and rather make sure that it's like it's happy, because like I don't want to make your lives worse, because, you know, what right do I have to? So Pixel says it's not dumb. Actually, you know, I've heard these songs a million times now. Let's go and change playlists for a second. Here we go. It's not dumb, it's just short-sighted, and the nature of streaming as a career makes the short-sightedness as a natural norm. Streaming as a career is dumb. Take that from me that, like, does this somewhat seriously. But, I don't think this is good as a career. I don't think this is good. Like, this is not a solid career choice at all. You gotta make content. And I don't think a lot of streams are content, but that's another story. But I think this is a really dumb career move. Streamers don't actually decide to reach a point of financially significant size. They just stream at all, and then the algorithm or their tits decides for them whether or not they become successful. In this environment, many just strive for the shiggles, and then they have surprise success shoved into their lap, and then everything past it is a blind rush with a little forethought. Exactly. And a lot of times it's also like a boom that then just kind of like dies down. But yeah, there is also research on burnout, because if they underperform, release less, stream less than they should, there's a guilt over wasting this grand opportunity most would kill for, which, truth to be told, they may not actually be well suited for as they hoped. I mean, like, the thing which I find when it comes to let me keep this very short and sweet, is that, as you say, Twitch streaming is very much a gamble sort of thing. Like, if you are being like locked out into success, there is some skill to it, but a lot of things is like kind of like you're locked into it, and it's super unreliable. Look at for instance Ninja, that like back in 2018 or whenever, he had 500,000 subscribers in a month, which is like, if you do that math, it's insane how much money you earn from that. And now he's down to like, I don't know, whatever, like not that. So like, the amount of money you make from this is so unsustainable, and it's only just like, you can only make that money when you stream. So if it goes well, like, you gotta catch that momentum, and you gotta keep going at that momentum, and you have to. That's why people do like these 12, 16-hour streams, and like that just eats away your life. Like, your life can't be one single thing. And at the same time, at the end of the day, I'm just a dude talking to a camera. Like, I'm just a dude sitting here in my chair talking to a camera. And like, honestly, like, dude, like, there is a level where like, yeah, you know, like everything's like abstract, but at the same time, like, people that can sing really well do have like a certain talent that other people don't, and like, you do have something which you can like share, where like, I always find this really rough, where it's like, hey, if my thing is that like I can just like I talk to like a whole bunch of people, I just sit in the chair and I talk to them, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but like, are you gonna be able to do that when you're 60? Are you gonna be able to do that when you're 80? Are you still like, are you still gonna have a large enough audience size by that time that you can still keep yourself and your family alive? I don't think so. So I think it's way more important that you develop yourself like on a multitude of levels than that you just like stick to this one thing. And like, a lot of times what you find is that people just like solely go for it, and the only thing that matters is Twitch success, and because of that they become so shallow human beings. And it's just sad. It's just sad. Yeah, the only channels I've seen that are financially stable from streaming get donations from stuff consistently on every stream, except for long stream. Yeah, we're just keep on going. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but yeah, I can't speak for anyone else, but being here has greatly helped me over the years and getting off my issues. Do really feel like a different person from who I was a few years ago, and you definitely had a part in that. I want to say thank you, that like makes me really happy, but the thing is that like, if I read that, like, that's like, I don't believe it. And like, I know that like you're being truthful about that, and like, honestly, like that means so much more to me than like you can imagine. But like the thing is, like I've heard so like I've seen so many people that I watch myself, and like people have said that to them, and like I would have agreed, because like the people I watch, like they did change me, and like they did help me for tough times, and I'd be like, yeah, but no, dude, you say you don't believe it, but like it's really true. But like the thing is, like I don't believe it right now, because like it feels weird. But like I appreciate it. Thank you so much for saying that, and like it really means a whole hell lot, even though I do have a hard time believing that, because yeah, it's weird. It's weird, okay? That goes both ways, so helping each other out. Hope all is well. Spinos, how's it going, man? Yeah, everything is great, man. Everything's quite good. We're just talking stuff right now. I'm fucking around with some controls here. But yeah, how are you doing, man? Level all your skills instead of focusing on just one. Yep. So yeah, let me not like keep you too much longer on this story. I'm really drawing out the potential right, but I also want to catch up with the Pixel. I still hope you're around that, like, yeah, there you are. Cool. Now I get what you mean. It's difficult to wrap your head around having that effect on other people by just being yourself. I feel like I've not done enough to actually have that profound an effect on another person, so this does not. I know, because like, dude, like, dude, like I watch people that are like psychiatrists or something that like give you wisdom, or like I watch people like Feasels that like give you a lot of, like I'm just a dude that talks to like a webcam in this one shitty room. What do I do? When you are born, make sure to put points to charisma. Oh man. Anyway, back to the story. For those of you who don't know, when I started with Warframe, like we left off where I started out with Warframe, and I really enjoyed I loved this game. I loved watching people content about this game. I love making content about this game myself. I love having people around. I love great events. So like that's why for the first years of my career, I focused on building careers and building like a creator community for Warframe to make everyone like happy and excited. So like to see if I could like, hey, if we have one person and one person streaming, if they stream together, like, or like if they do something together, like both get bigger numbers, and it's always a lot of fun because like it's always cool, you know. People always do crazy things, like you always have these memorable moments because people do something together and like it fucks up and you have this cool interaction. It's like so fun. So that's what I was focused on. I was really focused on like how can I make things in Warframe better, how can I make things for DE and the partners better, and how can I make things better for like the Twitch thing. But like I wasn't earning anything myself. And then there came a time in 2018 where I started to notice that I, compared to the friends I was hanging out with, my numbers were really low. And because of that, like I noticed that like there were a lot of benefits what I didn't get. Like I've never been like pretty much everyone in the Warframe partner directory has been sponsored with their stream at some point. I have never. I don't know why, but probably because my numbers were too small. Honestly, I don't care, but at a certain point, like, you're seeing that, you're like, fuck, you know, these people are actually able to, like, pay their, like, flight here, or they get flown in. I don't make this money from streaming, but I need to, like, gather it up. So maybe I should focus on, like, building out my channel myself, because then I will have a feeling that I have a foot to stand on whenever I'm speaking with my friends. And actually, like, it was a very smart thing to think, because I should have thought it earlier. Because basically what happened, like, it was like after TennoCon 2018 where it's like, fuck, you know, I kind of should like focus on my channel a little bit more, make it grow bigger, because you know, like, this is not gonna be around forever. I don't like I do have a lot of people that I've met. I do have a lot of like happiness I've got out of like doing this thing where like, oh man, we're organizing events and stuff, but I'm not actually getting paid from it. And if I want to continue this on a basis where like, hey, you know, I can actually grow for it, or I can actually go, like, it would be nice if I could go to these events with like money that I earned from doing this, because then it's like, it's not like an expensive fucking hobby where I just sink all my money into and like I never really get much return out of. Whereas other people, all my other friends were kind of living off this shit. So I was like, okay, you know, let me focus on myself. So that was 2018, and in 2018 of October, all of a sudden Warframe comes around and they contact me about a charity event that they need to run. Now, normally when we do these charity events, we would do them like, we would prep them like 3 months in advance. We would go over, like, we would contact streamers way ahead of time to like be like, hey, what dates would suit you, what would work, all that sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot of organization that goes through it. It was pretty much a full-time job almost, which I was almost like, it was pretty much my full-time job to do that. And Warframe contacted me and they said like, we need to run this charity stream, because basically like someone basically like we promised that we would run this charity stream, but like we can't do it because of like we are too busy and like we can't do this. Can you please do this? And I made the mistake of saying yes and not putting it into a contract. Because the thing is, for me, like, this is one thing where like I feel Warframe doesn't get criticized for, but I do feel really shitty about that. What I think is a really shitty business practice is that they are really friendly with you. And that sounds weird, but like what they like this game, you gotta realize, started out really small with a really tiny team, less than 50 people that created this game. And what they did in order to like make this game thrive, like if you didn't have people that say like, hey, I want to moderate for your chat, or hey, for you moderate your in-game chat, or like, hey, I want to help people out in game, or hey, I want to moderate the forums, or hey, I want to like help you out, or hey, I want to like make a creative community for you, or whatever, you know, you'll say yes, sure, like that sounds good. Like we don't have the manpower to do it because we can't pay you, but like go for it. And like that is very understandable and very nice. However, like the thing is, like when you have people like that, like the thing to remember is like you're dealing with a company, and a company doesn't really owe an individual anything. So if people want to do that, like you can be a company and be like, yeah, thank you, appreciate it, and like never really get back to it. But what they would do is like they would really like encourage it, be like, oh yeah, thank you. They would always be very, very kind, and like it would always feel as though you were talking to a person. Like the people that you were talking to were really nice, understanding people. And I think that a lot of people that were within the like Guide to the Lotus programs or community moderator, like they really, like most of them, like even with like the Warframe partner program, they felt like a good connection with the developers, and that was pretty damn good. Like I loved that. I thought that was really fucking great, except when they weren't. And that was the thing. It's like I feel that like a lot of like when it comes to Guides to the Lotus or like community moderators and stuff, like they put a lot into this game. They put a lot of like effort into something where they didn't get paid for, and like that's fine. But I think that a lot of them did it probably for the same reason that I did it, because I really liked this, and it felt like a friend to me. And I would do a lot for friends. I would do so much, like I would do a lot for my friends, because fuck it, you know, you're my friend, and like I'm not gonna be like oh, I put 10 hours into you, so I'm expecting that you put 10 hours into me. I'm not gonna do that, because I feel like at a certain point you'll come around and, you know, you'll like try and even the balances, because that's what friends do. However, what happened with Warframe is that like they would be like very appreciative and very like thankful whenever you do something. But the moment that things get heavy or things get troublesome for them, they drop you like a hot plate. You saw that with the community, you saw that with like the chat moderators. The moment that like people found a bit of drama with them, where like there were some messages or whatever, it was like, we're kicking everyone out. Nothing anymore. The moment with the Guides to the Lotus, the moment that people started complaining about the Guides to the Lotus, everyone, the Guides to the Lotus program is scrapped, everyone's gone. And it's like, it's literally just like, you know, you've worked for years with these people, and all of a sudden it's goodbye. And that's kind of the thing what happened here. Let's see, it stops feeling like you're dealing with a company, and you start to treat them as an individual, which can be trusted on that level. Yes, that's exactly it. And that is something which I think is a really sneaky move. I like being treated as an individual, but I think it's really sneaky if you only treat them like as an individual, like be so friendly when it suits you, and then when it doesn't suit you, you turn around and don't work like that. Because that really fucks with someone. They don't establish clear boundaries as a company, it seems. And then you overextend and they fuck you because internal bureaucracy. Yep. So, the thing is, so like basically like when they came around, they said like, hey, we need you to host a charity fund because we're stuck with a charity fund that we need to host. We can't really host it, so please can you help us? I said yes, because like that's what we do for friends. However, I was smart enough to be like, I would actually, hold on, let me get this straight. This is your obligation, your charity fund. This is not mine. There is a big update coming up soon. I'm still earning nothing, like less than $1 a day. I'm surviving on less than $1 a day. I kind of need to grow my channel. I need to focus on myself. I've like done a lot for you, but like I've never really heard you say like a lot of thank you or anything. But fuck it, that's fine. This is your problem. So if you want me involved, yeah, either you should pay me in money because like I'm doing a job for you, or like because like I don't want to be like a friend that's like, oh, if you want my help you should pay me. We split the tasks because I think that's reasonable. It's your friend, like I can help, and like I think that like we have a 3-week time frame, by the way. Normally it was 3 months, now it was 3 weeks. I was like, okay, so this is a bit of a problem because we're also dealing with streamers. We're like, their time is money. Like if they can stream, they can make money from streaming, or they can make videos, they can make money from these videos. So like we need to convince them on an incredibly short time notice that like they should do this stream, they should join this event. So I need your support. we need to have like devs joining in, because like streamers love that. People love that, like devs versus partners sort of thing. People love the like network tournaments and stuff. We need to have like great support with giveaways, because like if we tell a streamer, or like if we tell a community like, oh yeah, you know, you can get prime access or whatever, like that's cool, and like tweet it out, host this on the Warframe channel or something, because after all, this is your event, and we're doing this on the official Warframe fan channels channel. We're not doing this on like some random bloke's channel. We're just doing it on our random community channel. Host this on there, because then I can go to streamers and be like, hey, I know you're busy, I know that like you probably have things planned, but in 3 weeks time there is this charity event which I would like you to join. And like, I'm sorry it's on such a short notice, but like it's a Warframe thing. There you can like play with a dev, or like you can do something, you have a really cool giveaway, and it's gonna be on the Warframe channel, so you're probably gonna have a bit more viewers, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Could you please schedule it in? So that was the thing where I was like, okay, so like we're either gonna have to pay me, or we're gonna have to do something like this. And they said like, fine, we're gonna split it, and we're gonna like, they promised us so much support. Again, I didn't put it in a contract. Always put it in a fucking contract. Always write it down, get a signature, it doesn't matter at what scale, always put it in. Because even though that may be awkward to go and like, you know, to go and like put it in a contract, maybe awkward, be like, hey, can you please sign that? It's not as awkward as the feeling when 15 minutes before you start, you hear that you get nothing. And that sucks. Because that's what happened. So basically, like, I like the great thing was that we're like within a day we were like I was able to reach out to like 40 people or something, and get 40 people to reply like, yeah, dude, I'm down. Those were the really great people that I just pulled through right in the middle, where it's like, hey, dude, I'm happy to like stream on that day. Let me know what you need. I got around like 40-50 people that was like, hey, you know, we're doing this event, it's in short notice, can you please join in? They joined in, it was fantastic, they ran it, they were absolutely fucking fantastic. But like 15 minutes before we were supposed to start, it was like, yo, hey, are we still getting Death Zone or something? It's like, no, not gonna happen, because we're launching Fortuna. It's like, oh, that would have been great to hear. So okay, so yeah, so like you're launching Fortuna, but like, are we still gonna get tweets or like host on the dev stream? No, we can't host you or anything, because the Warframe channel is gonna be busy. Warframe channel didn't host shit. They didn't do shit. And like at the same time, like we were hosting this event. I mean, the attention wasn't going there. Warframe wasn't posting towards it. So like for the charity, it sucked as well, because basically like the event that they had been promised normally would be at the top of the directory. Now it was like somewhere down below, because everyone was like watching, you know, random like the big streamers play Warframe. But at the same time, I was seeing like, you know, people of my size, you know, getting the drops period thing. And like, even though I do like this is where like you learn, where it's like, hey, you know, what does it matter? What do things matter? Does it matter that someone gets a lot of subs if they are from people that want drops? Does it matter that someone gets a lot of viewers and concurrently Twitch partnership if it comes from people from a drops period? It's like, normally you would say no, because it's not really organic growth and it's not really stable growth. However, if you're living on less than $1 a day, who cares? It would be nice. It would be fucking nice. So to see people that would just like post screenshots like, oh yeah, 500 subs in like 2 days, and you're hosting a charity event with all your computers in check, like I couldn't post a video or do anything. For a company that just like pulled old support 15 minutes before you start, where you're not being paid for, that felt like a stab in the back. And I could understand that happened, because like it was a launch of Fortuna, no one knows when these things are coming out. However, what you could at least do is after that say, hey, I'm sorry that this happened, this didn't really go well, hey, let's debrief, because like this wasn't really the way that we wanted to see it, I'm sorry that this happened, we're not gonna do this next time. Like, you could have just said that, and like you couldn't even have mended, but you could have at least said it. You didn't even have to do anything, you could just send a message. I have never spoken to Warframe since. And that is my pain with Warframe. Because basically, like, they had this thing, which I absolutely loved. This thing, like, this event thing, which, like, was a culmination of everything which I loved and like got me so giddy excited. Like, oh, I loved every single thing of it. I would love to do it again. But also I would hate to do it again, because I loved the fact that everyone would come together. Like, it would be fantastic for the creators involved. Like, there would be there would not be a lot of drama around it, because everyone was like, ooh, getting with excitement. The people that were watching it, I was getting such great reactions from it. It was like so cool, and like we got money shit. Like, everything about it was so cool. And all of a sudden, this turns to this thing which is like absolutely just kind of like shattered my motivation for things. So yeah, let me catch up with chat. Let's see. Hell, if memory serves, the most problematic model from those days is still around in power under another username, of course. In fact, the one that is still around after the other two had hissy fits and got Judy yeeted. Epic, so I got my message in Region Perch because that bar is a disappointment. Apparently wasn't an appropriate topic for a Space Ninja game. Wow. I made a Reddit post about it, so you might have seen it. Sounds familiar. Now, I've heard it multiple times. Let's see. It's kind of like playing with other people's income and livelihood in the guise of a friend, when in reality you're just treating them like you're like any other job applicant. Clear and effective communication does seem to be one of their weakness points, to put it diplomatic. Yeah, it is one of their weakest points. So that's what happened then. Like, literally, when that's the thing that like you've been like super excited about, to then like have that hit, that was rough. And as I said, like around that time, it was like really hard for me to talk about difficult things with other people, because like at that point I was like, the friends that I had around me got busy because they had other things to do. They had like they said, oh, it never matters that you're like that you got less subs, because who cares, we're here for you as a person. But the moment that like I said, I'm not doing defense anymore, because this I'm not gonna do this shit anymore, I hate it now. Like, I love this concept, but it's costing me so much. And like, yes, I've had people like try and use this event to like get themselves like really like people would always try to use it to like grow themselves big, and it would always be something that I would just like, you know, it would be something you'd accept, because like the end product was so much better than like the negative parts. However, when not just individual streamers, but the game itself is starting to use you, like it's starting to like the negatives start to outweigh the positives, and it didn't really feel like being worth to me anymore. And the moment I said that, or like around that time that I said that, maybe coincidentally, I'm not going to say that it was caused by it, but coincidentally around the time that I said that, apparently it started mattering me more and more that I had less viewers or something, because like everyone I was speaking with just like stopped talking to me. And that would be very clear in the sense of that I would, for instance, like around Christmas time, I was like, you know what, I kind of want to hang out with people. I really wanted to hang out with people. Like, I really like hanging out with people. Like, it doesn't happen that much because people were always busy. They would have said, yeah, but I'm streaming, I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. You know? So I was like, you know what, what if I incorporate them into a stream? Maybe, like, that will be commercial or something. Like, they could just drop in for 10 minutes or whatever, and, like, we could play something. That would be cool. So, like, around Christmas time, which is also, like, a time of, like, unification or something, a month before that, I sent an invite out to, like, 50 or 60 people I knew, which were like pretty much the same people that like I would message for these events. And like for these events I would message them like 2 weeks in advance, 3 weeks in advance, and here I messaged them like a month in advance with like the question, we're like, hey, you know, I kind of want to do like a really cool Christmas stream, and like you know, I think it's something like I kind of like, you know, I was like hang out, whatever, I want to do a cool Christmas stream, and invite you guys, like invite a bunch of my friends over, we could play something, we could sit together, you could be there for 10 minutes or an hour or whatever, like just whatever you want. If you just want to like drop by, that would mean the world to me. Let me know if you can, what times or whatever. I messaged 60 people, where 40 people would respond overnight for like this event, which would obviously go front page and shit. 2 people responded, 1 saying no, 1 saying yes and not showing up, and 1 being Sino, who did show up for like 1 or 2 hours. It was absolutely fantastic, loved it. So the game that I loved had used me. The thing that I loved had been used against me. And all the people who I thought were my friends apparently didn't give a shit about me. That was a time I almost quit content creation. That was a time where I would cry before streams because... was I happy? No. Absolutely fucking not. And that is the reason that I don't really associate Warframe with great things anymore. Because, yeah, that was a rough time. And I did try after that, because like after that I was like, well, fuck it, you know, if people want to use me, I'm so Warframe partner, and like I still know a lot about this game. What if I try and use this game back, you know? What if I like try and like go and like, at that point in time I started doing like Warframe stuff again. Like 2019 I still tried Warframe stuff because I was like, fuck it, you know, let me still try this, because like I still have my community, and like that's something I was also very conflicted about, because like it was kind of like rough when, you know, you like we would do that Christmas stream, which was like a lot of fun. And some of you guys would be there, and it was like a lot of fun that you guys were there. And then I would be sad for like the 58 people that like just did not respond. I was like, how the fuck can I be sad about people that aren't here when there's like clearly a bunch of people that show up for this? Like, how the fuck can you be sad about that? Like, that is so egotistical that you're sad about people like not responding to you, even though look at there's like a bunch of people that are there for you. Like, you sad piece of shit. Like, how dare you? So like I was like, fuck it, you know, like I'll make Warframe like fun with like the people that I have, and like, you know, I'll see what I can get out of it. And then like the weekly Warframe show became a thing, and like I fucking loved that, because all of a sudden it was like fun with Joey and, you know, Sandy and Xeno, and like all of a sudden Warframe was like a little bit fun again. Like I wouldn't play it because I really thought it was fun, but like I thought it was really fun to like, you know, see if I could get facts better than Sandy, see if I could like wow Joey, like dude, the sentient finale thing, like I wanted, like I specifically like reached out to like a bunch of creators, made like this entire thing animation stuff, like because I wanted to like drop it into Joey's inbox, and that he would just be mind blown when he saw that, because he would have no clue that this was in the works. I fucking love that shit. However, like that kind of ended as well with like, I mean, like we threw out a sentient finale, and like Warframe would just come around and be like, good job, Joey! Oh yeah, and Sandy and Xeno that we see, and like I was like, yo, what about me? So like, I don't know, I always felt like, I don't know, like I've never really, after that point I never really felt happy with Warframe. It's like, it's also this weird thing where it's like, you know, I don't know, actually let's not get into that. Let me read chat here. I remember staying up all night moderating for a stream for charity. I remember staying up all night moderating a stream for the charity. It was so awesome. Dude, it was so good. Like, I slept barely during that time, and there were so many cool things. Like, oh, man. Let's see. Sadly, it happened the way it did. It really did. But at the same time, you know, it did shape me to the way that I am now. And because of that, I've been able to break loose from Warframe. Like, what if I'd gone the path of, like, Mogama or Eiflin, where like I would have gotten really big with Warframe? What you see with both of them is that they've gotten really big with Warframe, and now their channel is kind of like, you know, they don't really know what to do with themselves, because like they have really big channels, but if they put out anything that isn't Warframe, it gets way less views and they lose subscribers. But like, how can you still enjoy Warframe like if you've done it day in day out, you've covered everything? It's kind of boring. Like, it seems deadening to me. So perhaps says, yeah, like, I understand from a company point of view that they are busy a lot of the time, but on the other hand, wouldn't it really hurt to at least address these fall through plans, especially considering the people in question are putting their own time and money into these projects? This is lazy, rude, and dour despair. I agree. And like, the thing is like, I actually, if you guys heard of Healthy Gaming GG, it's basically like, I discovered them for like the moment that Wreckful died. I started listening to like these podcasts with Dr. K and Wreckful, and like, that was a lot of things that I thought that were very similar with, yeah, that hit me. And the thing was, like, basically it's like a Harvard psychiatrist that like started like talking on stream about like mental health and stuff, and then like started talking to Wreckful, was a streamer who was struggling with things. Unfortunately, he killed himself last year. And for that, a lot of other streamers started talking to him, and like now he has a coaching program for creators, and I did that for a session for like a bit, just to try it out. And like, one of the things that I wanted to do, because like one of the things that I've been dealing with this year is that like ever since that thing happened in 2018, I started working my ass off, because I believed that I did not have any value if I did not have numbers, because it clearly was the case. The moment I didn't have the numbers of the Warframe fan channels, then basically it meant that, you know, I was not allowed to have fun. I was not allowed to have friends, which I should have numbers if I want to have friends. Because then, you know, I would just be like, oh, like what if PewDiePie were to ask me, like, hey, do you want to, you know, like, collab? Everyone would say yes. What if I were to ask anyone to, like, what if I were to ask PewDiePie to collab? He's like, no. So, like, what if I were to, like, grow big, and I could just, like, ask anyone to, like, hey, do you want to, like, have fun, you know, just hang out? Maybe they would. So, like, basically, numbers began to mean things which like they never were supposed to mean. Like I just started working, and work became my life, and like there was no difference between work and private, and like I would never stop working. And that got to a point where I was like, I was actually forced to like go outside, and like I went outside and I noticed the trees and I noticed the sky, and I was like, wow, this is green, this is blue, and I've never experienced this like in 2 years. I've never actually seen the world for what it is, because like I'm always like going somewhere because I need to be there for work. And that's been like the last year, trying to like figure out like how to live a life where I am still productive, where I'm not like doing nothing, but where I'm also living, where like I experience things and like I have fun. But yeah, like I had some sessions with that, and like one of the things that we tried to do was like compose a letter to the E to like see, because like even though it still saddens me to say, like most of the emotion I've gotten over, because like it's been a long time and like I've done most of the processing. Like the thing that I've always wondered is like what happened though, because like as Rahab says, like yeah, like you launch an update, you launch a fucking update, it's like a big thing, it's like a like I can understand that if you launch an update to your game, but stream like this, who the fuck cares? But what happened here? Why did you guys never come back to me? Why did every single other streamer or other friend that I know get a sponsored stream, but I never did? Why did every single person that I know, all my friends, get in some way invited to TennoCon or something, or like got benefits, but I didn't? What did I do wrong? Did you guys generally not like me? Because like back in 2019, I really felt like I would call myself like, don't take this the wrong way, but I would call myself the PewDiePie of Warframe, not in size, but back at that time, I felt like YouTube would rather not have PewDiePie on the platform than have them, but like they were forced to have him, and I felt that way in the Warframe Partner Program. I felt like they didn't like me there, so they just like did what they were forced to by their program rules, and the moment I quit, they'd be happy. But yeah, like so, like I sent this message where it's like I had a peer reviewed so many times where it's like, okay, so I just want to know what happened. Was there something going on? Was there something that you guys like I was just very inquisitive. Like I don't blame you for anything. I just want to know. And they basically just turned around and said like, we never hated you, and if you ever want to play Warframe, you can play the game. And I'm like, well, that doesn't answer anything. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see, the chat casino. I think that was around the time I first found you, if I recall correctly. Oh, the Warframe thing, Jen. Oh, right, can't believe I forgot about that charity stream. I remember a lot of them being around and then nothing. Yep. It would also be funny, like in between, like the fun things were like, I always thought like it would be really cool for the directory if we were to have something where it's like, hey, you know, you have this stream where like, hey, you know, here we have like Warframe streams where like you have like streamers come in, where it's like, hey, you know, every Friday we have like a Lunera tournament, so every single time you see new people, and like because of that, maybe you know like 2 people are on the team, but you know don't know the other 2, and because of that, like you can actually have this thing where like what we were talking about with like Apex a moment ago, where like if you go right here, like who the fuck am I supposed to watch from here? Who the hell do I know if I look at this? But like what if I know like Mr. Foal right here and Jay Savage right here, but like they're playing every week, or like every week in like the Apex fan channel, which like a place where like every week there's like some sort of tournament, but then all of a sudden, like, you know, there's this Mach 600 guy that like joins in their team, and like I've never heard of this guy, but like he's now in their team, and like I'm hearing him talk, and like, oh my god, that's so cool, he's actually a pretty cool person, let me check him out. It's like because of that, like, you have this intermingling of community. Like I thought I would always benefit the Warframe directory, and also because like what you find in Warframe is like if you have like big content release, it would spike really up really high, and then would like drop down really low because like nobody cared. But like what if you would have something going on where like Warframe 2 became special? Like that was like, dude, that would be so cool. But like those things never really got a lot of traction, or like not much support, and like it's kind of tough to be like, yo, hey, you guys want to do this? But like if there's like Warframe back in, everyone wanted to do it. And then like they would invite over like big streamers. They would pay big streamers to come in to like teach people how to stream, to like grow the Warframe directory. They actually paid big streamers to come into like the Warframe Partner Program, and then you know, raise the directory. And literally what happened was these people would say the exact same thing, And then they'd be like, oh, that's a good idea. Never follow through with it. And in the meantime, they used to be answering questions like, how do I get more followers? What do I do? How do I set up a Twitch alert? Where it's like, what the fuck? How do people even ask these questions? You can just Google that. But like, yeah, that was something else. So yeah. At this point, I enjoy Warframe as a game in spite of itself, to be honest, but the company itself, I'm very neutral. Like, I watch DK and Jisa playing Warframe, but it's boring to me now. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm not watching, like, if DK or Jisa, like, if Jisa's playing Apex, I'll watch his stream. If he's playing Warframe, I probably won't watch it, because I just don't care. I remember having the number equals Worf talk to you. Yep, I found Dr. K with Albie's ex was going through a grief between them and their drama. Just putting that out there. I think we watched part of that too. I think, let's see, I can think of multiple ways they could have handled that conundrum with the Fortuna release. One of them would have been as simple as hosting the Warframe channel to stream the Fortuna's release. Yeah, that would have been the biggest non-answer as you could give someone. Yep. I thought so too. But I mean, like, at this point in time, like, I'm not gonna pursue anything because, you know, fuck it. Why would I? So, the thing is, like, I always wanted to, like, leave it behind because, like, I always felt like I should not let this affect me, because the more, like, I let it affect me, the more it, like, shows I'm weak. And if I'm weak, then, you know, why would people like me? As being well, I've never watched you when you play Warframe, nor do I know anyone in the past community, but I believe that streaming is just like any other entertainment. When someone's playing the same song on the guitar, only so many people get chosen to get recording deals. Doesn't necessarily mean that those who didn't get chosen did something wrong or were not as good, but maybe in the case that those chosen were better in some way, but it's hard to know. I mean, like, I honestly really don't mind about, like, breaking through or anything, because, like, we were talking about it a little bit before, where, like, I've seen a lot of people, like, break through big, or like use tactics to, like, grow your numbers. And, like, basically, like, here's a very easily simple way. If you want to grow in on Twitch right now, if you want to grow in, like, I mean, like, this is what I do in Warframe, but you can do this in any game. Find something in a game which people desire, which costs around $100. Then say if 75 people subscribe to you, you will give away the $100 thing. Basically, if you have 75 people subscribe to you, you get $2.5 for each subscription. You will get $150. Subtract from that the $100 like thing that you give away, you make $50. And because you have 75 subs, you're more likely to, like, see your channel grow in numbers. And because you have giveaway in your title, people will click on it and, like, people will join. That's a very easy way to grow your channel, and you'll be very easily able to sit on, like, 200 or 400 viewers with that amount of, like, with that system in place. It's a very easy system. You can very easily sit with that, like, very high up on the ratings. But what you'll find is that, like, either you're gonna have to do the same thing every single goddamn day, which I don't want to do because that seems boring to me. Like, seriously, like, I want to do it just shining stream like this. Oh, tomorrow I might want to play Apex. The day after I might want to play Aliens Fireteam. The day after I might want to just do a podcast. The day after I might just, I don't know, want to fucking, like, do random shit. I do not want to, like, tie myself down like that. I just want people to watch me because they think it's fun to watch me. And what you find a lot is that burnout happens with these people because they always got to keep pressing that same button. They always got to do the same thing. If they try anything else, then they find out, oh, no one cares about me. As, like, I'd rather, like, start out with no one caring about me and then slowly build up my community of people that do care about, like, what we do, rather than have have it, like, that come to that realization when my life depends on it. Because, like, nothing would be, like, even though it's bad, like, this is something that I would say to everyone that's, like, trying to break through but they haven't, be happy that's now. Because imagine, like, I know that right now it may be rough, because, like, I know the feeling of, like, not making a dime. I know the feeling of, like, sitting there and being like, well, I'm trying my best, and, like, my fellow neighbor that's, like, right next to me, like, where I, like, put so much time and effort into, like, making my stream, and, like, they just put in, like, a random slab of, like, they don't even have, like, animation or overlays or whatever. They barely read the chat, but, like, they're making, like, $500 an hour right now or whatever. You know, how is this fair? Just, you know, be happy that's happening now. Because, like, you know what's worse than, like, having that? What is way worse is, like, building a channel, like, having a channel that grows very fast, where all of a sudden you're making, like, 6,000 to 10,000 a month. But it's like, people in the Warframe directory did that. You make 6,000 to 10,000 a month. That is fucking sweet. You're gonna quit your job for that. You're gonna quit your school for that. Because the more you can squeeze, because if you want to get that, you want to do it full time. You got to put all your time into it, because that's sweet money. That's sweet fucking money, even by regular standards. You want to fucking go for that. You're gonna go for that if you're like, you know, anything like the average person. And you're gonna go and like buy a house of that, or you're gonna live somewhere for that. You're gonna like build your future depending on that income. And then all of a sudden you're gonna realize this game's gonna die. Then all of a sudden you're gonna realize I don't like this game. Then all of a sudden you're gonna realize I'm tired of doing the same shit every single day. But then if you want to change, people stop watching. And all of a sudden what you're gonna get is that all of a sudden the car payments that you need to do, the monthly bills that you need to pay, they're all dependent on that money you got from like doing this one thing. But wait, hold on. You can't pay that now, so you gotta keep doing this one thing. So you're gonna keep on doing it because like fuck it, like I need to pay those bills. And now you can't create anything anymore. Because like you can't be creative because like all your time goes into, oh fuck, I need to do this, I need to do this. Like, you need to earn that money. And now what you're gonna get is that the thing that which you love to do, which you set out like, oh my god, this would be my dream job, all of a sudden becomes a thing that you need to keep doing the same repetitive shit over and over again. Because all of a sudden, if you don't do that, you're gonna be out of money. And if you then were to say like, oh, I'm gonna go back to my job, like, that's rough to do. People have a really fucking hard time with that. People really have, like, for a lot of people, I don't know why, it feels like swallowing their pride or anything. So like they'll just cling on to anything of relevance that they have. They cling on to anything of that repentance that they have. They just keep on going. And so at some point, they say fuck it. Because they fucking burn out. No wonder if you do shit every single day of something you used to love, but you now fucking hate because you have to do the same shit every single day to like make a living. Even though this shit used to be like the booming, exploding thing. It's like, be glad that you have it right now. Like you figure it out right now before you have any of that, before you have anyone depending on you. Because like what would be worse? Like this is shit that scares me. What if you have a family? What if you have employees because you grew big enough that you could have an editor or you could have like people? What if you have employees that depend on you? You can't just be like, I don't like this game anymore, I'm gonna switch and I don't care what happens. No. At that point, you have people depending on you. You gotta like own up for them. So rather figure out by now how to make this thing work. If you just, you know, if you want to do you, and if you figure it out, then you'll be golden. Or maybe you're just gonna have it like as a fun aside, rather than just like be thrust into success. Because being thrust into success is actually like the unlucky part. Yo, great. What's up? How's it? I cling on to everything. Let's see. Rahab says, there's no points this. They've clearly shown how responsive they are, no matter. It's not really a matter of weakness or strength. It's more like you stood me up and all you try to say is, okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, matter. Evidently a group is not worth your time, and trying to pursue the issue is probably won't yield any worthwhile results. Better to just accept it and move on towards greener pastureship. I think so too. Amping your fuse of followers with bots, those aren't tactics. I'd like to call those bitch tactics. Some people it's worked. For some people it has definitely worked. Now, had a paid job in 7 years. Fun times. When I say I do not only mean chosen by Warframe, I mean chosen to be watched by viewers, chosen to be collaborated, chosen to be sponsored by companies. I mean chosen in general. I mean, like, the thing that, like, I think, like, what really stood out for me as a really memorable moment is, like, when we had that Twitch recap, I think at the start of the year. I think it was Tyrannis Rahab that like shared his and showed his most watched streamers, and his like I was his most watched streamer, and it was then that it really clicked for me. Like, hold on, you know, like people always like fucking compare themselves to like, oh man, if I'm like chosen to be the popular one, like you're chosen, like, oh man, like everyone, like I'm the most watched streamer on Twitch. But like, who cares in a sense, because like I am the most watched streamer on Twitch for Tyrannis. Like, there's no other streamer that he watches more than he watches me. Like, he doesn't watch PewDiePie more than me. So, like, I'm chosen by, like, there is a group of people here that chose to watch me. And in that sense, like, you beat for all those people, all the other streamers out there. So, like, it's like just this realization that, like, hold on, like, if you're just gonna go out there and, like, deny, like, this entire thing, like, oh man, like, I just got, like, 5 people watch me, who the fuck cares? It's like, that's kind of like, you know, kind of a weird way to see that. So, yeah. I agreed with this. What we see here is a classic example of the mental health fallout as a result of capitalism. Late stage, and heavily mismanaged. Actually, it's best to have hobbies while you have a dream. Exactly. The biggest issue is that even if Warframe picked you, it doesn't mean viewers vote. Oh man, yep. So you had a great time with Warframe too, Griddock. Oh man. That was I should have left at that point in time. I should have seen it writing on the wall. But like, I still had hope. I still had hope that we could talk things out. Well, not necessarily in your situation, but I still had hope at that point in time. Like, I know that, like, I don't know if I ever told you, but like after like your thing with Warframe happened, basically like I happened to just be on a call with Iflin. Like I'd never spoken to the guy before, and he was like super pissed about your situation too, like how the fuck Warframe allowed that to happen. And I was like, fuck it, like I'm not gonna sit here and be pissed. Let's go do something. Let's go and do like some sort of partner summit or something where like, you know, we're just gonna sit and like see if we can figure it out and make like a like do something with like everyone together. That actually got quite some steam, and we actually even had like the company that was supporting Warframe with like Professor Broman and stuff being like supportive of it. But then like Warframe, like their community was like, oh no, you're like doing something behind us, you're like going for a coup or something. They got really upset. And at that point in time, like iFlame was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, well, fuck it, then I don't care. If like we're trying for this, but yeah. You're the third most watched, I think, although personally I think the numbers were off because the two above you, I know for certain I haven't watched as many streams of. Let's see. Look at one Warframe host someone, the next day you'll have the same viewer count. Yep, exactly. I mean, like, just look at like 40,000 people in the Warframe directory when they dev stream, and then less than 1,000 when the dev stream ends. I did. People love me. I'm making Warframe too. I'm not going to call it that. DK used to get 100 plus regularly. When he moved away from Warframe, the numbers dropped quite drastically. One-dimensional viewers, I swear to God. Call it battle scaffold or like combat shape. Combat shape is like the term we use now. People watch content they want to. You don't deserve loyalty because you no. I mean, like this entire thing where it's like, yeah, where it's like, sounds like you are blaming the viewers. See, like, I never really feel that it's something where it's like, I hated that thing, the blaming the viewers thing, because like I know there's quite a few Warframe streamers that would like really be upset, like, oh yeah, the Warframe viewers are like the worst viewers, I hate them. It's like, oh my god, like how dare you not like watch me for me, I don't want to have people watch. It's like, fuck that. Like, I think what's clear, one thing which I think is very important is that Arteria, how's it going? Good to see you. One thing which I think is really important is that if I watch anyone's video or stream for the first time, it's 100% going to be a game which I play, which I want to see how good someone else is, or like a tutorial I'm watching, or something the subject interests me. I will not know the person when I start out watching them. I will not know them. So like the thing is like I will not be watching like Tom, whoever the fuck Tom is. I will not be watching Tom's first stream like, oh my god, I like Tom so much, he's a great guy, because I don't know who the fuck he is. But I know that game he plays. I don't want to see the game he plays. I want to see how good he plays Fortnite. So I'm going to watch his fucking Fortnite game because I want to see his Fortnite gameplay. And who the fuck cares if it's Tom or Bob? Who the fuck gives a shit? But then if Tom is like an interesting person, where he actually like does things, like streams in a way which I find funny, where he actually like shares stories or like is interactive in a way that clicks with me, I might be like, hey, you know, Tom might not stream Fortnite today, but he might stream like Minecraft. Fuck it, I'll watch that. Because like I like his personality. But if he doesn't do that, then what the fuck is Tom to say? What the fuck is Tom to say like, oh fuck you, you only watch me for Fortnite? It's like, dude, you don't give me a reason to watch you in any other way. Like, there's tons more people that I could be watching right now. And I'm also not saying that like, oh, you streamers should be fucking grateful for the people that watch you. It's like, yeah, of course, but it's like, I stream because I like it. And I really appreciate every single one of you that joins in. And like, I think that's amazing. It so baffles me that, like, you know, everyone shows up here and we have a good time. But at the same time, I don't think it's like, yeah, like there is something where it's like expected loyalty or like expected, like you gotta be here or you gotta be great. It's like, fuck that, you know? No one's gotta be. Fuck that. I just do it because I like it. It's fun. What's so bad about Warframe viewers? I was one of them as well. Yeah, right? You know, like that's one thing which like I do also find. It's like a lot of times people that do say that, they say, oh, but I love my community. It's like, dude, you met your community for Warframe. You were part of Warframe viewers too. It's like, yeah. Anyway, not necessarily that. More is a case where there's more available on this platform than just Warframe. It's also rather antithetical to the point of including community streamers in the first place. Like, if they want Warframe content, watch Warframe streamers. It seems rather. Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't know. like I've also kind of like the weird thing is like I've stopped watching content for like games. Like I kind of started watching content for like the people. So like I'll watch people's streams because like I like I know them, or like I kind of think know them. I don't really watch them for like, oh yeah, they're playing that game. Oh yeah, Griddark is playing Epic 7. I really want to watch Epic 7. It's like, no, I want to watch for Griddark. Oh, you know, Jiso is playing Tormented Souls. I want to watch Tormented Souls. No, I watch Jiso. It's like, even if there's like streamers out there that play random games that like I might be interested in, if like there's people I know, I'll watch them. It's like I don't really browse Twitch all that much anymore. Anyway, 4 hours. I really needed to pee about an hour ago, so I really fucking need to pee right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and raid Griddark, because I said I would do that like 2 hours ago. Actually, you know, like let's just do like a quick, like if you guys have any questions or something. Like, I don't know how to end this because like it's weird. If there's anything like you guys want to like, and like if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. If there's anything closing remarks you want to say, feel free to like make the closing remarks or anything. Otherwise, I'll be sending you guys over to Griddark soon, because he'll be doing Epic 7, and you guys all love Epic 7. Actually, like, I played that game so much on my phone. I fucking love that until I like realized, fuck, it's a gacha. It's like it's gonna steal all my time, and I deleted it. I never went back. Lovely game though. It's a gacha though. It's a gacha mobile, but it's fun. Let's see, I died down to watching Harry Potter now other than, I died down to watching Harry Potter now other than anime. Oh man, that's sucky good stuff. It's kind of why I always made a point to have the first list to watch. And if I like them, I'll stick around with their community. What kept you from streaming so long, by the way? Let's say, what kept you what kept you from streaming so long? Like, do you mean like how, like, why did you wait so long for stream? So like, what do you mean? Do you mean like why I wasn't there for the past 21 days, or why did you keep streaming for so long tonight, or why didn't you start streaming earlier than 2016, or how do you mean? Also, it bothers me a little bit that I always look down, but that's where my monitor is. I can move it up here. Man's been in a pool. I mean, I've been on vacation. That's where I've been. Why so long away from saying, yeah, vacation? So I was away last week. Actually, like on holiday. Before that, it's just like a lot of like I was waiting on I was busy with my PC parts, and there's also just like some general things, like as I was talking about, basically like what I have. No, just vacation in our own beautiful country, actually. I'm not gonna go across the borders. God damn, no, I'm not gonna spread the Rona. But no, like, what the fuck? It's mostly just like prepping, because like, as I said before, like one thing which I want to do is incorporate more things into my life, and that requires scheduling, so I also wanted to make sure that I schedule things, because like video content has like taken a really long time to come out, and I want to make sure that's more like steadily available, so, yeah. It was just like doing some back-end stuff, which I now have time for. Anyway, I really need to go peep, so I'm gonna go send you guys over to Griddark. If you guys want to say hi to him, he just showed up here for a second, but he's still streaming. And I guess 2 hours ago I said I was gonna do a raid, so fuck it, I'll do a raid. Woo! Quick last question. Yeah, sure, go for it. Run. I'll keep the raid here. I'm in a hot tub and not even streaming in the hot tub, mad at SMH. I'm not in a hot tub now. Alright. Has anyone really been, has anyone really been far even as decided to use Evergo want to do look more like? I have no fucking clue what that question is. Pixel, just post in the Discord. I'll like rephrase it, post in Discord. I don't know what you ask. You joining in with that action where streamers don't do Twitch for a day tomorrow in response to the hate raids? No, I like streaming. It's like whatever, people do whatever. I just like streaming. I'll be here tomorrow because, you know, I promised I would have a stream tomorrow because I want to, you know, stream again consistently. You know, people do what people do. I don't even know what that's about, so who cares? Probably do it for a great cause. Sport, but like I just enjoy streaming. So tomorrow we'll just be streaming. So I hope that doesn't bother you. But if it does, then don't be here for tomorrow stream. Be here for the stream after. But like, yeah, I just enjoy streaming. See you guys around, eh?